tools got me glowing every day. Faceless grind, I'm paving my lane. Me 2 times, yeah, we changing the game. Elevate me to you, vibe is brand new. Built it from scratch, now we teaching you. Hit that sub, let the vision come true. This ain't just content, it's what we do. Started with nothing but dreams and a screen. Now I automate flows, keep the process clean. No need to be seen, just heard and felt. With they up by my side, every goal gets dealt. Chatter TT writes Canva designs. Cap cut cuts, now the visuals shine. Faceless creator with a plan so clear, helping new voices elevate all year. Me on the verse, press record, now play. AI tools got me glowing every day.
uh, gain other perspective of things, give you more ideas, get your brain, rolling. Also, we can work on faces content ideas. Even if you're a shy person or a private person, this is for you. Also, the main goal is, or the main thing to help you succeed, is just having that mindset. One more thing, I just want to give my disclaimer. I am not an expert, but I am someone that's learning and also trying to figure it out loud, and just showing up anyway, not letting my fears hold me back. Also, if you feel like this is the kind of space that is for you, please stick around. Subscribe if you want. Comment in the comment section if something speaks to you, or if you have any questions. Or you can also just watch quietly in the backgrounds until you're ready. Either way. Okay. Hello, everybody. I was just playing that just to see to let give people time to come in. Today, well, yesterday I received a copyright claim on my live I did yesterday. So I will be going through what that means, steps that you can take to get it removed from your video, and also how to avoid it. Just give me a second. Have anybody, or do anybody know about copyrights or anything? Have y'all had to experience it? Let me know in the chat while I get ready. Okay, I'm having little problems. I don't know why every time I get online. Okay. So the copyright claim refers to either a copyright removal a request or a content ID claim. What I received was the content ID, and there's two ways that you can assert copyright ownership on YouTube. Um, but right now, we're gonna watch a video about the copyright takedown in content ID. So just give me a moment while I get that pulled up for you. Hey guys, hey Nessa, hey Udon to go. Uh, Give me just a moment. Get that doggone phone again.
Josh, here to answer your copyright questions. Today's topic is copyright takedowns and content ID. What's the difference between a copyright takedown notice and a content ID claim? When a copyright owner sends us a valid legal complaint about a piece of uploaded content, this is known as a takedown notice. We work hard to filter out invalid notices, but if we receive a valid one, we'll remove your video in order to comply with copyright law. We're also required to prevent people from repeatedly violating other people's copyright on YouTube. So you'll also receive a copyright strike. You can resolve a copyright strike by waiting for it to expire after 90 days, contacting the person who took down your video and asking them to retract their complaint, or submitting a counter notification. If you get 3 copyright strikes, your account is subject to termination. Content ID, on the other hand, is an automated copyright management system. For copyright owners, Content ID automatically finds videos that use their material and lets them claim it instead of submitting a copyright takedown. So even though Content ID has a lot to do with copyright, a Content ID claim is not the same as a copyright takedown notice. In exchange for not issuing takedowns, which would result in copyright strikes, rights holders can use Content ID claims on videos to do one of 3 things. 1, track the video's performance, but leave the video on the site. 2, block it on a country-by-country basis. Or most often, option 3, choose to monetize the video by placing ads on it. Again, a Content ID block isn't accompanied by a copyright strike, while a copyright takedown is. Also note that, unlike copyright, there's no limit to the number of Content ID claims you're allowed to get, and they don't impact your channel or access to features. Check out more info in our Help Center linked in the description below, and be sure to check out the other videos in our copyright series linked here. Thanks!
Okay, so that was just a short video just to kind of give you a brief description of what copyright claims are. Oh, and content ID claims. Let me also kind of show you how you can identify it in your studio. Give me just a moment. Hey, Curly Cookie. Give me just a moment while I get it pulled up. But the way you get to it, you can either go to your studio, and let me just pull it up this way so I can show you. Give me a moment. How everybody day going today? Okay, so to get to it, you go to YouTube Studio on the right, at the top right, you click on your profile, you go down to YouTube Studio, and then once you get to the YouTube Studio, if you have like a copyright strike, it would, I believe, show on the main dashboard up under the left tabs under copyright. It would show here if it's a strike, I believe, and that you have to decide you're gonna do the request to get it removed. Or and let me see one other thing. So the way that you get to it from the way I got to it yesterday is that I went to my content, and then on this page it will show you the status or if it have any restrictions or anything on it. So if you scroll down, all of them say none up under restrictions. But then when I got to the live that I did yesterday, I see the copyright, and that just copyright protected content. So, but it does says that the owner actually allowed it to be used on YouTube. But so once you click on here to see what's going on, it'll tell you if it's affecting your channel or the visibility of your video. It will tell you right here, everything's good here because it's just a content ID claim. Here it'll let you know the content that was used that caused the content ID claim, and also what type of file it is or what it is. So this one is just audio, and it doesn't restrict my videos or anything at the moment. So there's two actions that you can take. You can either, well, not two actions you can take, but two things you can do next. You can see the details for it, or you can go ahead and take actions or action. So you're going to click see details just to see what's going on or what part that needs to be edited out or removed. Um, right here, it'll give you the timestamp, and it'll tell you the title and who's the owner of it. It'll give you the timestamp, and then if audio, then it'll tell you the claimants for it. So here it also lets you know if it impacted the video and what you can do. So here we're gonna go to the timestamp that it says that the sound is at is. So let's go to 5 minutes and 54 seconds. And I don't know why yesterday, because I heard it and I had just said something, I believe, and I didn't realize about the little music. I really didn't think, and that's one of the myths that we'll probably talk about today, is that just because you play it for a little bit or it's low, you can still get a claim put against you. So let's hit play. Well, I probably shouldn't since I have to edit it. Oh, but it's real small. You probably have to go back and watch the video before I delete it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to have to do this again. Uh, I'm glad I just realized that. But it's less than 30 seconds that I need to edit it out. I didn't want to go past this point yesterday just so we can walk through it together. I went so this is the next step that I need to take. So I'm going to click it, and then it gives me some options of how I can proceed. Either I can erase it, I can replace it, I can trim it out of the video, or I can just dispute it if I think I have rights to play it. Okay, but we're gonna pause this for now before I proceed in that, and I'm just gonna go to the chat just to see how y'all doing and do y'all have any questions so far. And also, I will post the link to StreamYard if anyone wants to come up. Give me just a moment. Okay, I'm posting the link now, so if anyone want to come up, I'm gonna pin it to the top, just so y'all be able to find it. And oh, it's no problem, Curly Cookie. I'll forget most of the time, and I'll be telling people to hit it, and I'll forget to hit a like button, so I have to go back and do it. We miss you too, Curly Cookie. Okay, so guys, let me put it up on the screen. So she was wondering, do you only get copyright strikes on videos and shorts, or can you get it on the live streams? So yes, all three you can get those copyright strikes or claims put against you. Uh, I also read that I even unlisted videos, private videos, and also deleted. I don't understand why you would still get one with the deleted videos, but I did read that, and we'll probably run across that shortly. Now, there's different things for a certain for a regular long form video and the short. So there's different things that you have to do, and the different things that will cause you to get one. Okay, so give me just a moment. Okay, just a moment. I see you guys. I'm over here struggling. Okay. Hey guys. Can y'all
Hey,
hear me? Okay.
sis. Hey, everyone.
How you doing today? How you doing?
I'm good. In class.
Yes, I'm in class too because I think I jinxed myself yesterday when we was going over copyrights, and I'm like, thank God I don't have one yet, or I won't have one. And then later on at night, I seen it. I think after we got off, I seen it. Hey, Marty,
Why you didn't tell me you was going live, ma'am? Because I'd have
because
been
I
ended
didn't
my
want you
live and
to,
got
I didn't
to
want
bed.
you to end your live just to come over here.
No, you be supporting me. Why wouldn't I do that? Girl, we
Yeah.
want to listen to nobody but Crazy China. What we learning right now?
Hey, Marty,
Uh,
sis.
Hey, goddess.
Well, today we're going over copyright. Well, copyright strikes, and but mostly content ID claims. So yesterday on my live, I was playing a video, and just a little bit, like 30 seconds, was playing of some background music, and
Mhm.
that background music was identified through the system of YouTube. So
Mhm.
it just automatically put it on there, but it's nothing that's will restrict my account, or it's not like a strike. It's just a
Right.
content ID claim. So, but either I can leave it on, but then it affects some monetization when I get eligible.
Right.
So it's best, especially for just being that short, to go ahead and remove it, in my
I,
opinion.
now I got a question, teacher. I
Mhm.
had one. When I did Carlissa's live, and it showed up, and they told me, that I can part of that video was silence. It was two parts. They was playing two songs, and they showed me, and I went in and fixed it. Is that okay, or should I just take down the video?
No, you should just fix especially if it's just audio, you should just go on and just fix it, mute that part,
Yeah.
delete it, or have whatever you need to do. But I wouldn't just leave it on there, because when you do get monetized, it can affect your monetization.
Okay. I'll show you what they said if you want me. Once you get off here, I'll show you what they said, and I muted it, but it's still up there.
Okay, well, do you want to go through those steps online? Because that would be good too, because it's a different type of claim. Like, because I have a different type, and then you have a different type, and they can kind of see both. Kind of
Um,
have a,
how could I
or
how
no.
could I share it on here for you?
Uh,
Could I share it on the phone, or do I have to get on my laptop and come up here?
oh, you have to be on your laptop.
Okay, let me get. Wait a minute. Let me go to your
Yeah.
page. Just one
But
second.
we can do that one later. But we're gonna
Okay.
do the
Yep.
walkthroughs kind of at the end. That's why I kind of paused on mine because I wanted to get more details too. You know,
Okay. No
just to
problem.
make sure that we're doing it right.
Okay. Yep.
We
I'm
kind
right
of
here.
go over it. Okay. So I have another video, and this is about content ID claims and the dispute process. How you can manage and actions claims in the studio, in YouTube Studio. So give me just a second. I'm sorry, y'all. I always forget to turn my sound off on my phone.
In this video, we'll walk through how to manage and take action on content ID claims in YouTube Studio. It's important to remember that videos uploaded to YouTube get scanned against a database of audio and visual content that have been submitted to us by certain copyright owners. So if you upload a video that contains copyright protected content, your video could get a content ID claim. Note that content ID claims don't result in copyright strikes, but they can result in your video being blocked, tracked, or monetized by the
Is
copyright
that
owner.
background music too
Let's
loud?
walk through where you can see your videos
No,
affected
it's
by
fine.
content ID
I'm trying to
claims,
cover it.
and the steps
Cover
you
their
can take if you
background
want to
music.
remove the claimed content or dispute the claim. First, where can you see which videos are affected by content ID claims? You can see videos affected by content ID claims in the Content tab of YouTube Studio. To do so, use the copyright filter. Hovering over the restrictions column will give you info on what happened, and you can click into it to see more details. You can also go to a specific video's details page, then the copyright tab to see if the video has a content ID claim. Through either of these entry points, you'll see details about the claim's impact on your channel and the video's visibility and monetization status. Click See Details to see the content being claimed, including the time code it appears at and the impact the claim has on your video. Next, what actions and steps can you take on content ID claims? From the video's copyright details page, there are multiple actions you can take to resolve the claim. If your video has a content ID claim that seems valid, you can choose to leave it as is, or you can remove the claimed content. You have a few options for removing the claimed content without having to upload a new video. You can trim out a segment which removes just the claimed segment from your video, including the audio and video. Or for an audio claim, you can replace or mute the music. If you choose to replace it, you can pick an alternative from the YouTube audio library. Or you can choose to mute just the claimed song or all audio during the claimed segment. If done successfully, any of these edits will automatically release the associated claim, and you'll be able to keep your original video URL and views intact. If you believe your video has a content ID claim that is invalid, you can dispute it. So now let's take a quick look at how the dispute process works. As always, disputes shouldn't be taken lightly and are only for cases where you have all the necessary rights to the content in your video. Once you're sure you want to dispute, you'll be led through a flow with 4 steps: overview, reason, details, and rationale. These steps help check to ensure you have a valid reason to dispute, such as you being the original owner or having the proper license, or that your use of the claimed content falls under a copyright exception like fair use. Once you dispute a content ID claim, the claimant will be notified and they'll have 30 days to respond. They can choose to release the claim, uphold the claim, or do nothing and let the claim expire. If you're monetizing the video that received a content ID claim and dispute the claim within 5 days, we'll typically hold the revenue that the video is making and pay out the appropriate party once the dispute is resolved. If your dispute is rejected and you feel the content ID claim was mistakenly upheld by the copyright owner, your next step would be to appeal their decision. You'll go through a similar flow as the dispute process, but will also need to provide your contact information and provide a more detailed explanation for why you're appealing. You can check your eligibility to appeal on your channel features page at youtube.com/features. And if you're not eligible, you may need to complete a one-time verification before you can appeal. After an appeal, the copyright owner will have 7 days to choose one of these options: to release the claim, let the claim expire, or, if they still believe their claim is valid, they can ask for the legal removal of your video with a copyright removal request. If that removal request is valid, your video will be removed and your channel will get a copyright strike. If after all these steps you still believe that you have the rights to the content, you can submit a counter notification. A counter notification is a legal request for YouTube to reinstate the video that was removed for alleged copyright infringement. You can only pursue a counter notification when a video that you uploaded was disabled due to a mistake or misidentification of the content. If it is complete and valid, YouTube will forward it to the claimant. From there, the claimant has 10 US business days to provide us with evidence that they have initiated a court action to keep the content down. This time period is a requirement of copyright law, so we appreciate your patience. If the claimant does not pursue court action within the 10 business days, your video will be reinstated. Note that if you're disputing a block claim, you'll see a slightly different flow with different options. With block claims, after you go through the overview and reason steps, you'll see two options: to use the standard dispute process or to escalate to appeal. If you escalate to appeal, this is a shorter process that allows you to appeal without first disputing the claim. For more info about the Content ID dispute process, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching.
I'm trying to pause that. I'm playing the music. So, for that, do anybody have any questions about the dispute and everything for that process? But we will dive more into it later when we go over Marty's. And hey, everybody coming in, thank y'all for coming. And so, what do y'all? Okay, so the fair use disclosure that people use. What do you think that is that's accepted? Because like on your straight, Marty, or your disclaimer. I'm sorry, I'm messing that all up. But what I'm asking, but was it because you was playing her? You said it was because of the music, correct? In the background.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's not what I was going to ask. So how you never had any issues with like playing other content on YouTube or either on other platforms?
No.
Okay. And that the disclosure that y'all put in the descriptions, that's pretty much suitable.
Yes. I haven't had anything. And that's the only one that's up there.
Okay. So I want to go over the fair use just to kind of get an understanding for we all know because I'm confused too of like kind of what I can and can't do. Even I think like the content that I do is still fair use, or I'm hoping that it can be considered that. So, but let's look at it. Give me just a moment.
Reuse copyright protected material under certain
I'm gonna start it
circumstances with.
over.
Hi, I'm Sari, here to answer your copyright questions. Today's topic is fair use. First, what is fair use? Fair use allows you to reuse copyright protected material under certain circumstances without getting permission from the copyright owner. Fair use is an exception to copyright law and is not determined by YouTube. Let me say that again. YouTube does not decide what is fair use and what isn't. Only the court can do that. What counts as fair use? Different countries have different rules about when it's okay to use material without the copyright owner's permission. In some countries, it's not even called fair use. For example, in the UK, it's referred to as fair dealing. Aside from what your country calls it, courts usually focus on whether your use of another person's song or video is transformative. Basically, they're asking if you added new expression or meaning to the original work, or if it basically copies the original. For example, in the US, content that might be considered fair use includes commentary, criticism, or news reporting. Also, keep in mind that just because you say something.
Okay. Just how I'm watching this, and then we kind of break it down a little deeper, and then probably do a walkthrough later. Do y'all consider that being fair use? Let me know in the chat. Because they did say like commentary and stuff. So, and then it being educational, trying to teach something different from what was already created, making it your own.
Keep in mind that just because you say something's fair use, give credit to the copyright owner, or add a disclaimer like no infringement intended, it does not mean that you're protected. How is fair use determined by law? Determining fair use is never a cut and dry process. In the US, fair use can only be determined in court by a judge. The judge will look at your case overall based on a few different factors. Here are a few things to keep in mind based on what the courts look at. You're less likely to qualify for fair use if your video merely copies someone else's and adds nothing else, if you're trying to monetize your video, if you're using fictional copyrighted material rather than factual material, if you borrowed a large amount of material rather than a small portion, if the main focus of your video is the copyright protected material, or if your use of the material harms the copyright owner's ability to profit from their original work. So, all of these are helpful factors to consider when thinking about fair use. But also keep in mind there is no guarantee that you'll qualify for fair use just because you take these factors into account. For example, just because you don't monetize your video, or if you only use a small portion of the copyrighted material, that does not mean you automatically qualify for fair use. Again, the courts look at everything holistically, and there's always a risk involved when using someone else's copyrighted work. Think carefully about all of these factors and get legal advice if needed. Companies are claiming just a few seconds of a video. How is that not abuse? One of the biggest myths about fair use is that there's a minimum amount of time you're allowed to use someone else's copyrighted work. But despite what some people may think, there is no duration which you can use someone else's content that is automatically protected under fair use.
And I've heard that, or like if you just play a little bit, you'll be okay. But just like the content ID claim that I received, it was no longer than 30 seconds. It was probably less than 30 seconds, and it was still a claim against the content itself. So you want to be careful on that. You always want to do your research because there are a lot of myths that's going on out here, and it's not just like they're just putting it out telling bad information, but it just also we don't know the whole scope of everything, so we have to make sure that we kind of follow the rules and regulations of whatever platform we're using. And also, hey Nessa Blue, hey Lipstick and Gossip, hey Passion Fruit, and if anybody want to come up, y'all can. The link is in the chat and it's pinned at the top. If anyone has experienced any type of copyright claims or strikes, I would love to hear kind of what happened and what you did to fix it, or did you just leave it alone? I would love somebody insight if they have experience with that also. I'm gonna play this again. Well, finish playing it.
In fact, courts have rejected fair use arguments for songs that only sample a few seconds of someone else's work. So if you're using any amount of content that you don't own, even a few seconds, you're taking a risk of receiving a claim or a takedown. You have the right to argue fair use, but only courts, not YouTube, can ultimately decide whether the use of someone else's content is protected under fair use. Because of this, our approach has been to empower creators to remove claimed content whenever possible if they feel that it isn't adding significant value to their video. That's why we've built tools to help you easily identify the content being claimed in your video and remove or swap out claimed music with copyright-safe tracks from the free YouTube audio library. We're also now requiring claimants to add timestamps to these claims so you know exactly which piece of your video is being claimed. We've also updated our editing tools so that when you remove the content manually claimed in your video, the claim is automatically released, restoring monetization to your video if you were previously monetizing. Why does my content, which is clearly fair use, keep getting claimed by Content ID? Automated systems like Content ID can't determine fair use, which is a subjective, case-by-case decision that can only be made by a court. While YouTube can't arbitrate fair use disputes, and automated systems like Content ID can account for fair use, this doesn't mean that fair use can't exist on YouTube. If you're a creator, you should avoid relying on fair use unless you understand how the rules work and you're prepared to defend your position through the Content ID dispute process and potentially the counter notification process. This forces the claimant to withdraw or to file a lawsuit. This isn't a decision that should be taken lightly or without legal advice, but it is the most powerful step you can take if you want to pursue a fair use defense, and will force the most thoughtful review from the claimant. And that's it for fair use. Check out more info in our Help Center, linked in the description below, and be sure to check out the other videos in our copyright series, linked here. Bye!
Okay, so looking at that and kind of seeing about the fair use, what measures do y'all would be taking, like just to make sure that you don't have to lose those out? Because also I believe that you lose those watch hours also if you have to delete that part out or if you have a strike against it. Do anybody know the actual answer to that? Hey, Evolving Media. Anybody? No. So let's go over the music and the copyright. Just kind of let you know about the music, where you can get it from, and kind of some tools that you can use to avoid it. Because using royalty-free music is kind of one of the best ways to use it. Even like my intro, like I get that music from my from Canva. So each time that I go into Canva, which I can kind of show y'all, each time I go into Canva and download, well, each time I need to go and download that audio for the intro and get a content ID so that it'll be I'll be able to play it and I have those rights to it. Uh, and especially like if you creating your own music, you want to do that too, just so you can keep your content protected. Give me just a moment while I kind of pull that up for y'all. Do anybody have any questions while I'm pulling that up? No? Okay. So, oh no, that's not what I want to show. They want me to pay, and I'm not going to pay today. Give me just a moment. Okay, here you go. Okay, so the way I created it was with Canva, and with Canva, each time, like say, I only have three lines. I'm sorry, three slides that I use, or actually four, for my intro, and you can probably see it down at the bottom. Okay, yes. So you'll see it down here where my mouse is. That is the intro for my lines that I use. This blue line down here is the audio attached to it. So if so when I get ready to use it, I just download it. I hit share, hit download, and then I would make sure that it's an MP4 video, so the audio and the automation will also be played. I'll select the slides that I will be using. So let me unselect all, and I'm just gonna select 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'm gonna hit done. So once you get that and you telling it which pages you're gonna use for that MP4 video, you see down here it says that each design you have to get the music license for it. So you just connect whatever source that you'll be using it on, and you're gonna hit connect more accounts. And if you already have it connected previously, you can just click on it, and it'll bring you to your sign in page. So let me just sign in. And I'll be back to read the chat in just a moment. Give me a second. Hey, Cookie. That is my sister name. I love it. How you doing today?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So you said you experienced those before strikes?
Oh, yeah. I mean, not the strikes. I never had a copyright strike, but I've had content claims. I've
Mm-hmm.
had, I get those quite often when I do my videos because um, because I do like more like review and like commentary type of
Yes.
stuff on my channel. So I use clips and stuff like that. And sometimes or I may use like a snippet of a song in my video, maybe like 5 seconds or something like that, and I might get a copyright claim on it. But it
So even
really
for
don't
five
affect me.
seconds, you can still get one. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It depends. Like depend on the song and who it's from. Like I said, it just depends. It just depends on who owns it. If they,
Yeah.
put a claim on it or not. But I've never gotten a strike.
Oh yes, yes, thank you. But they
Mm-hmm.
also it's not the end of everything too. Even if people have received those strikes, there's ways to appeal it. And also,
Yeah.
like I always say, ChatGPT, it will help you even write your appeal for you. So
Yep.
you can just input that strike and just ask them to write an appeal for you if you need to explain something. It'll do it
Uh-huh.
for you just to make it easier. Also, like now, and I'm hoping that this worked because in these videos that I just recently played had a little background music in there. So I'm using StreamYard and I'm just playing background music within the StreamYard over it. But we're gonna have to see
Hmm.
if that's even gonna work also. Like, is that suitable?
Okay.
So
Is that what happened yesterday? Is that what happened with the string? That's what they got you for yesterday?
oh, the reason why I got off? No, I hit the wrong button.
Oh.
I left the studio. I ended the stream. I don't know what I was trying to do, but I hit end stream. I'm like, oh man. I tried to come back, but I just went on and just kind of ended it from there. But
Hmm.
also, which I'm gonna play that. Kiki asked a question about this yesterday, so and it was a very good question. And I'm just gonna play it back for y'all if y'all don't mind. Because it wasn't on the main live that we did. It was on that second, third live. Because I think I came back for like 20 some seconds. I don't know why I had to leave back out, but then I started a new live. But she had a copyright question too. Give me
Hmm.
just a moment. Yeah, Kiki really had some real good questions yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
Let me,
Mhm.
okay. So this was the one she asked the question on. I'm just gonna back it up a little bit. Y'all don't have to watch the intro. Check and try to see where we at right now.
Okay, I'm gonna see too. Cause I went in and came back out. Oh, we had a nice little bit of views too. Yes. Okay. Say 2 hours
Kiki's so
ago. So I
goofy.
got to go back because I'm on the wrong one.
Hey,
So let me go back
Kiki.
out.
Okay,
Yep.
it's the type recording from of one in the yesterday. chat if everybody is coming It's the back recording in. order from Let me yesterday. know y'all back.
Oh.
I'm so sorry about the inconvenience. I hit the wrong button. Okay, got it back. Okay. Dang, I hit the wrong button.
That's okay. Yeah, 49 watch too, so that's good.
So, guys, so far has the live been pretty good for you? Did you learn some things? Buddy,
Oh,
let's see.
I got a question, but I think a lot of
What's
people
up?
gonna want to get
Okay,
an
here we
answer
go.
to
Here's
this
the answer
question.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay, we can answer and discuss it now, and then we can once everybody get in, then we can dive a little more into
Okay.
it.
So, do you know how people report people pages, and then
Mhm.
YouTube come in and investigate? I don't know what it's called,
Other than
but
the
how do you
copyright
do
or
like say for instance, if somebody just turn your page in and they just straight lied because they don't like you, right? How
hmm
what is that called, and how do you go by doing appeals? And if we don't know that, would that be something that we will be learning?
Okay. Yes, it would be something we'll be learning. I really can't dive into it too much due to the fact that I don't have any copyright or anything, any strikes against my channel. So
Yes,
it's
strikes.
hard
That's what
for
they
me
call.
to go into details about it. But I can kind of show you where you need to keep an eye out on it.
Got you.
Give me just a moment while I pull it up.
Yes. Okay.
That's a good question, Kate.
Yeah, I be wanting to know that.
Let's see if I can get it up for y'all. Okay.
I'm on YouTube, but I'm not seeing your live. And you
Um,
say Goddess in here?
Yeah,
Maybe.
you might have to refresh the screen,
Okay. So I go to the top. You taught me how to
and
do that.
I want to tell everybody thank you because I did gain 2 more subscribers within this live, and just want to say that for those 2 new subscribers, I appreciate y'all and continue to tune in.
Okay, I
We're
got the
just
new
gonna
one.
go up from here.
Okay, I got
You
the
got
new
it.
ones. Let me hit my like button again. So, because it's a new one. You guys, subscribe, and hit the like button. Um. Okay,
So,
wait. I
what
was
you
on
was
it.
asking about earlier about the strikes. So once so say you're on your channel studio, your YouTube studio, you're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
down to copyright on the left side, and you're gonna click that,
Okay.
and then it's gonna let you know anything that need to be removed from your channel or what you need to delete, and then also once you delete it, you can also do a removal request. So that strike can be lifted off. Hey Pink, how you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
I just
Do
wanted to
you
pop
know anything
on.
about these? Strikes are either the claims, the content ID claims.
I haven't had any strikes, but so when like I've had situations where music has come up
Uh huh.
and they'll send you an email or whatever. They'll let you know in your YouTube studio
Mhm.
that there was a copyright or whatever that was found copyright claim. But
Mhm.
copyright doesn't always mean that it's a strike on your channel.
Yeah.
So they give you an option of what to do when you have a copyright claim that popped up. So you can either
Mhm.
um, fight it, you can erase the song, you can trim out the part,
Yeah.
or see, yeah,
So,
all that stuff. And if it's just something like cause yeah, erase the song just takes out all that music, but the talking is still there.
okay.
Replace the
Okay.
song, that's new. You can change it to some kind of AI music or whatever the heck you want to do.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is new because I ain't never had that option before.
Mm-hmm. Trim. I did that the other day because I had
And that's
we
what
were
I
look
was gonna do.
yeah, we were looking at I went to Twilight Zone, and Twilight Zone was like, yeah, that's our content. So I just trimmed that out. I trimmed that
And
piece
then
out. It was like
also they
2 minutes.
say that it don't even have to be them to actually identify that as their content. The system and YouTube would
Oh yeah.
like
Will
notice it
automatically
with
do it.
that
Yeah.
content
Mhm.
ID.
Yeah,
And then like
AI
it was
definitely do
saying, the
that.
fair use is not detected through that system through YouTube.
Mhm.
So
Yep. And then you have what's the last one?
dispute.
Dispute. Yeah. If I mean,
I'm gonna say 30 days for the
yeah,
final resolution.
I haven't disputed anything.
Hmm.
I've used erase a song and I've used trim, and it
I've
put
done
all my
dispute
monetization
before.
back. So it'll take your monetization. Well, it'll stop the monetization for that video
Hmm.
until you do something about it. So
Do
when
you
you
lose watch
choose,
hours with that?
you don't lose anything. It's just the money.
Okay.
Just the
You could
money.
lose
Okay.
your
Okay.
Okay.
money doing it if you don't do anything about it. Or if you
Mm-hmm.
dispute it, if you dispute it and it's like, are you really disputing this like for like a reason? Like, you know what's
Yeah.
wrong.
But
Just
then
do something
they
about
do
it.
have those templates for those disputes too.
But I've
I've
disputed.
heard a
I've
lot of
used
people.
dispute before. I've used
Hmm.
dispute before, and generally, you can, because basically what they do is they wait for that owner
Uh-huh.
of that particular
Oh, to
clip
claim
or
it.
whatever to claim it or to look at it and investigate it, and if they don't do anything, then they'll put it back.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff, like y'all said, is like AI generated or whatever.
Hmm.
Like it'll just be like, oh, this sounds like this. Let me put a copyright on it. So in that point, you would dispute. But I haven't come across anything like that. It
Hmm.
was just like, okay, it's the music that was playing. I can just erase that part. All the talking is still there. Like I haven't come across anything where I needed to dispute it.
Okay. And
So
let me
yeah.
ask another question too, because
Mhm.
like every time that I go live, I do not do the process that I was showing in Canva by connecting it. Sometimes I just play what I already have uploaded in StreamYard.
Mhm.
So, but I haven't received a claim on that. So probably do that. You think they ignore it if it's the same person, but it also said to do it every time. Like here, let me show you. Like it tells you that you have to do it every time. Each time you use the video, you have to download a new design. So
Why?
Really?
I don't know. That's what
That
it
doesn't
says in
make any
Canva.
sense.
In Canva,
Oh, that's
but I don't
Canva.
do it every. Yeah, that's Canva, but
Yeah.
I
If
don't
it
do it
don't
every
say it in
time.
YouTube, man, F Canva.
Okay. Because I haven't got anything about, like, they haven't said anything. Because I used it
No.
before and used it a couple of times, and then when I don't use it, they let it go. So I
No, like I don't think they checking for none of that stuff. Like, no, not YouTube. That just seems like a Canva thing. And Canva, is you finna check
think for
me?
safety, and I think it's just safety precautions. If you download it, you ain't got to worry about it. Each time. But
Okay.
that's a lot of work trying to
Mm-mm.
do for an intro each time.
No, I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah, I know. Tampa did that.
Uh-uh. Hello, everybody in the chat. Hey, Goddess, Evolving Media.
Good Lord, I ain't even looking at the
Let's
chat.
see, Lipstick and
Tyron
Gossip,
came up.
Internet
Hey,
Granny.
hey,
Hey,
Pink.
Tyron. Hey, I don't know who's up here. Hey.
It's Goddess and Cree Cree. Go Cree
Okay.
Cree.
Hey, Cree Cree,
And
Cray
Marty
Cray.
was up here.
Dang.
Uh,
Okay.
because she was gonna
Nice.
show her claim that she had on hers. We was gonna walk through that because it's different from the one I have, just so they can kind of
Oh,
have a
Marty got
view.
one?
Yeah, but it's for music, just the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So, but I think she already removed it. So, but I just wanted to kind of go through it, just to kind of give y'all a view, or people that have never seen it or experienced it, they can
Yeah,
kind
me
of
two
see.
times isn't showing the panel. That's why we can't tell.
Oh, that's because I ain't fixed the. Hold on.
That's okay. It's just a layout. That's all right. That's all right.
Move my
Hi,
little box be
ladies.
out the way.
She knew.
Yeah. So let's see. So we can kind of go on through the one that I have, just so we can kind of see how we
Oh,
can do
girl,
it.
what's your
So, oh, you
copyright?
didn't see it? Oh, okay. So yesterday, when I was playing on my regular live yesterday, there was a 30-second little sound. I'm just gonna play it just so y'all can kind of hear it just a little bit.
Mm, that's okay.
But I can delete it. It's for training.
Oh, from somebody else's stuff.
Yeah. But it was just a little bit of sound. Oh, hold on. Let me
Oh, was it
fix
an
this.
ad?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's that music right there.
Mm,
So I should have either played the sound in the background music in StreamYard like I did today, but I didn't even realize it was playing. You know, it kind of went over my head.
yeah,
when
and
I was
that's
listening to
fine.
music. So you
That's
always kind
fine.
of got to be, cautious and alert on
Because it
what's
didn't
playing
give
on your
you
video
it
too.
didn't give you a strike, did it?
No, 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 no.
Right.
So right here, it like let me go back out. So here it'll tell you that it haven't affected my channel or either the
Mm-hmm.
visibility of the video. It's just that I need to kind of remove those
Right.
that little part right there. And now I was showing them like if it was monetized, it'll probably tell you more details right here. But we can just go through here. So let's try to just erase it. I was gonna try to trim it because
Mm-mm.
that part wasn't necessary, but I can
Yep.
try
Just
to
erase the
just
song.
erase.
Mm-hmm. Because everything is
Okay.
still there except that.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, so I ain't gonna preview it. So I'm just make sure that whichever option you want to do is selected
Mm-hmm.
and then hit save,
Save.
and
Yep.
then it'll bring you to the confirmation page, and you just make sure you agree with everything on the screen, and then you're gonna confirm your changes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe that is all that is needed.
Yeah. And it'll just be processing. So just leave it alone and it'll come back, and if you
So
want to check on it, you can later on, but it
let's
takes a little
refresh it.
while for it to edit.
Okay,
So
yeah, because even
don't
when
think
I
it's gonna
do
do it
edit stuff
instantly.
in, okay,
It's not gonna do it instantly at all.
okay,
Yeah,
and
but
then y'all
that
see
just
it's
means it's
still
working
there.
on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have a question, me
Uh-huh.
too. Could you have that video that you got the copyright on? Could you have went to his video in his description and saw if it was copyrighted material on there?
Let's see. Uh, Dang, who was it? Let's see if I
I
can
was
find
wondering
him.
about that stuff
I
too,
didn't think about that.
Because
like
I
for
did
future
like
stuff.
even in the description I did put the title, but I didn't put the link, but that didn't even work. Or hold on. Oh shoots. I thought I put it in there. I thought I put it but it probably wouldn't have worked anyway. Hey, I thought I put it in there though.
I about to say if it's just the beginning, you can look at it on
Yeah.
mute and see who it is, but
I go to my history.
oh, somebody else coming in.
So anything that you watched and you're trying to locate it again, just go to your history on the YouTube app or the website, and then go to history, and then it'll bring up all the videos that you have watched. Yesterday we watched. Well, yeah, that was yesterday.
You on your history already? Mm-hmm.
Uh, hello, Cookie.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Every time I try to do something, it just takes me out altogether. I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to stay put.
Hey,
The
ladies.
part, the party
Oh
done got
shoot!
fat around here.
Hey Tyron.
Was
Hey,
goody, was
Tyron.
goody, was
I
goody.
should.
Hey,
Hey
ladies.
Hey,
Marty.
how y'all doing?
Hey, Tyron. Oh, Lord.
What's up, what's up,
All
what's
right
Hey
goody?
now.
Marty.
Okay,
My
so
phone died, so I had to get on the computer.
huh?
Okay.
Okay. So we can look at yours now. Cause we just went through me removing that song from my video from yesterday. Let me go and like his video. Maybe that's probably why he didn't. But no, so he don't say anything about it being copyrighted. And I think it wasn't even his music. I think he used it also kind of like how I do through Canva. I think he just used something that
Mm,
he claimed a copyright,
yeah, he probably had to do a
ID
dispute
for.
too, or
Or yeah,
no.
he could have. He
Yeah.
probably if he didn't do the content ID, yeah, he could have been hit with a claim himself.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it seemed if he did, he just left it alone. He didn't even try to take it out. If he did have to
Right.
experience that, because
Because sometimes they don't
it hit
care.
me. Look, it hit me. So,
Yeah.
Marty, was you up and ready? And Tyron, did you have something to say, or have you had
No,
any experience with any kind of strikes or claims?
I'm learning. I'm learning from your expertise.
Did you
Oh, it's not
ask if you
expertise.
had any experience
I'm
with
looking. I'm pulling it
Huh?
copyright?
up.
Now, I was wondering, have you had any experience with either copyright strikes or either content ID, or what do you do to avoid those from getting?
Uh,
Mute as much as you can.
Number one rule of thumb: never play nothing
That's
that
not
have
yours.
music. Yeah,
Okay.
don't play no music. That's the number one rule. No music, no content with music. Don't do it. Right? I don't even trust background music. Right? Just
Yeah, because
because
that was the
somebody
only
creates
background.
background music in
Hmm.
it, don't mean you can monetize the music. Maybe that person don't care about monetizing that video. So they, you
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you take a chance on somebody else's background music, and then you get hit with a copyright claim, and now you can't make money off of a 5 hour live stream. I think that's like a
Mhm.
waste of time. So the number one rule is no music. Um, for me with copyright ID, because I'm a music artist, um,
Okay.
I only know the copyright ID from an artist standpoint, from the
We
ownership standpoint, right? I have never been in trouble because I've used copywritten ID content.
somebody else's.
Yeah, so
So
I
let
don't
me
know.
ask, do you get like a notification, or do you have to go
Yeah,
search for people that's playing your
no,
stuff, or how did that work?
no, that's what the copyright ID is for. I
It'll do
don't
it
have
for
to
you.
look for it. They look,
So
yeah,
it'll come up in your notifications.
yeah, that's a paid service. I
Okay.
pay for
Are you
that. I pay for
okay?
them to.
Oh.
Are
Mhm.
you required once you get that notification to dispute it, or do you don't have to do anything from there?
I want. I could do what I want. But yes, I dispute everything if I don't know about it. If I didn't give you the okay, not
Hmm.
only I'm hitting you with a copyright strike, not a claim. I don't want the money. I want your channel taken down because you took my shit without my permission.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. Okay.
And it looks
So
like this is actually their music by their profile name, and then looking at the music and everything with their links. This is their music.
oh.
Oh. Okay. Oh,
Mhm.
through story blocks on Adobe. I
Yeah,
think that's
that's
Adobe.
music. Yeah, they own that. Yeah,
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
look
that's
yeah,
at
they
their
got
name
Adobe.
and then
copyright
look at their
ID on
music.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, they got
Okay.
copyright ID. So as soon as it's played in your stream or video, YouTube is going to pick it up
It's
and
noticed.
notify them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So always check the description of whatever you plan. And also kind of since you're in the celebrity sector, you know how like a lot of people I noticed would not play like Zeus because they do copy strikes on their channels.
yeah, it's
Um
the same as music, same thing.
I just is this only about the music, it's not about the content?
No, it's no,
It
no.
is
When
the
Or
it comes
content
both?
too,
to
right?
TV,
No, it's content too. It is definitely
yeah, when
content
it
too.
comes to TV,
Mm-hmm.
most important, it's the visual trademark.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what they're taking it down for. you're using the Zeus logo and
Logo.
trademark without their permission. So that's different, right? That's a TV network. That's not a copyright. That's a trademark, right? So that's a trademark infringement because you playing a video, you got a logo on your screen, right? And you're not Zeus. You don't work for Zeus. They ain't give you permission. So that's why they take it down first and foremost, right? So yeah, you don't want to react to like TV shit, like no
Yeah.
network, no network.
Like I said,
And also just to clarify too, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
On no platforms also, or is it just mainly YouTube, or are you freely to do more on other platforms? Do you know about that?
I only know about YouTube. I don't
YouTube.
know.
I
Okay.
think it's mostly YouTube, depending on what you're doing with the content. Like it's
Now,
mostly YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah, because other
um,
platforms don't really have. They have rules, but their rules aren't always as strict
Strict.
Yeah.
as
yeah, it's
YouTube.
not
Because
that
YouTube
like
is
I
strict.
can
a little
use
strict.
because I have TikTok too, and I can play something on TikTok and it won't
Yeah.
affect anything. But if I play that same thing on YouTube, I'm gonna get some kind of
Oh
claim or
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
YouTube.
think
it depends.
and I think Twitch is a little bit more friendlier on that too because I used to play like Zeus and other networks on there, and it
Hmm.
was okay as long as we didn't have it like all the way up. It was kind of, it wasn't full screen, and you had to overlay or something behind it. I think that also helped.
Yeah. It's just when these networks and stuff start realizing what's going on with the platforms, then they start cracking down on things like because YouTube wasn't like that before,
Yeah,
Hmm.
but then
No.
stuff started evolving. Like he said, you can't
everything
play the
change. Everything change once you make money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's okay to
Everybody
play
wants some.
somebody's shit if you ain't making no money. Nobody cares if you ain't making money, right? But
Yeah,
if I own
Mhm.
something and you're making money off of it and you didn't have my permission, then yes, you should have got my permission and we could have shared the income. But since you didn't get my permission, now I want all the income and you're gonna take it down now.
Oh, okay,
YouTube
you got
got
another.
big.
Go
Huh?
ahead.
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I have another question then on that. Dang, I kind of forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead, Pink. I think it'll come back to me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
YouTube just got big and they were like, hey, so we have all these people that want to use our platform. So yeah, let's, crack down on some
There you go.
stuff.
Right.
Let's crack down on some stuff. And, because a lot of celebrities are starting to use YouTube and all that. Just like with Snapchat might start doing, I don't know, because Snapchat is weird.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I said, they flagged me for my Twilight Zone content. But I
Hmm.
was
Yeah.
like, I just trim it out. I just trim it
The
out.
reason why YouTube is so strict is because
Okay.
YouTube pays the most for content,
Hmm.
right? You're not going on no other platform compared to what you make on YouTube. You're getting pennies. That's why I don't waste my time nowhere else. I don't
Yeah.
want to build an audience nowhere else. It's a waste of my time, right? So it's YouTube is so much money involved. That's why they strict. They don't play that shit, right? You got commercial
Yeah,
ads
money.
running on these videos, right? Now, let's say you take my content and put on your channel, whether you reacting to it or whatever, you go viral. You make $1 million off that video. Imagine how much money YouTube made off the video if you made 1 million, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, so now Walmart pay YouTube a lump sum of money every year to put their
You said
ads
Walmart.
across.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just using Walmart as an
As an
example,
example.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, Walmart pay YouTube,
Hmm.
right, money every year, and that money is to be allotted to content creators for that 12-month period to put to put Walmart commercials on content creators channels, right? So
Yeah.
now if you making money off that Walmart commercial, YouTube making money off that Walmart commercial, but I'm not making money off that Walmart commercial. That's my video you use, right?
Yeah.
See, so everybody eating. What YouTube don't want is for me to go to court and now I want to sue. Everybody making money
Everybody.
off of my content, my
Hmm.
intellectual property, except for me. So that's why YouTube cracked down on that shit and they don't play with it with copyright claims, copyright strikes. If the owners say I want that money, they're gonna give it to the owner. If the owners say take that shit down, they're gonna take it down. If the owners say I want that channel to be struck, give them a copyright strike, I want them demonetized 90 days, YouTube is gonna do that.
Okay, and I had two things. One is that like you were saying that most other platforms don't pay as much, and it's kind of waste of time to devote your time to that. One little thing that can, like, you can still kind of spread out across the platforms is by adding more destinations when you do go live. So you're not devoting any extra time, but the time that you have put that you put in
Yeah,
YouTube can be spread it out. But then the other question, well, the question I have for you is, like, since you are an artist, how can revenue be shared if somebody did come to you to play your music or something like that? What kind of, because only one person get paid for.
revenue, revenue won't be shared. I mean, you can split revenue, but that's up to the owner of that music when he get the notification. So when I
So
get
it is an option.
notified that you playing my music, I get the notification. I go in YouTube Studio and I have options, right? I can say you can keep the money, right?
Mhm.
I can say I want all the money, or I can say we can split the money. I can
Okay.
even put the percentage, right?
Okay.
They get
Okay.
10%, I get 90%, or 50-50, 60-40, however I see fit as an owner. It's
So
up
y'all
to
can
the owner.
choose.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what if they came to you beforehand, before ever using it, just to be, be up front with you,
I don't
and would it
no,
be
I
like a
don't
one
allow
time
it.
fee,
Nah,
or?
no, I don't allow it. No.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
I guess.
Okay.
Well, I guess it just depends on the content creator. I mean, yeah, whoever's content it is.
Hmm.
So, it just depends on whoever. Cause on Facebook they will split the revenue. Like, I don't know, because that's happened to me before. Like, if
Mhm.
it's a song that I played or whatever, if you don't put like I don't own the rights to this music or whatever, they'll just like automatically say it's
Uh.
going to you and the person,
Okay. Okay. I
Right.
got
the
you.
revenue.
No, hey, yo, for the most part, nobody cares if you play their music if you're not making money off of it, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
So if you're not making money off the video, you're only promoting my music. Nobody cares, right? But the reason why you don't want to do it is if you're not monetized and you're playing music, more than likely the music owner isn't going to care.
Yeah.
But once your channel get monetized, that music owner will be notified
Yeah.
that that video with your music in it is monetized now.
Hmm.
And now you got a brand new YouTube channel that you just got monetized. And now here I come as a music owner striking your channel because now you're making money off my music. See, I was
Yeah.
cool with it before when you wasn't monetized, but now you're monetized now. No, now I'm striking your channel. Right? See,
Yeah.
so that's why it don't make sense to do it,
To even try it.
right? Because the moment you're monetized, people give a fuck now, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
other ways you can show some content or whatever,
Hmm.
Okay. And
without.
can you kind of go into that, because most people will still press their luck and try to do it anyway. So at least they can kind of have some kind of way of doing it a little bit more righteous. Or how
There's
would
no
you?
there is no right way in playing someone else's music, right?
Oh no, just content, because everybody don't like it. It's not always just the music,
Oh,
so even
oh,
like
all right.
content.
So then All right. So then
So
talking content, in order for it to be fair use,
Hmm.
it have to be a a substantial amount of commentary. It
Okay.
have to be a substantial amount of changes to this video, right? I just can't play your video without
Right.
pausing it and giving my own thoughts and opinions on this content. I just can't play your video from beginning to end. I can't let it play for 5, 10 minutes straight without pausing
Mhm.
it. Right? I should be
Hmm.
pausing this video every 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops to say something, right?
Yeah.
And that's the
To add
easy
value.
to turn.
now,
Yeah.
okay. So just like I did with the Twilight Zone thing the other day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna press my luck with the Twilight Zone thing. I played it, we paused it, talked through it, but it was still a copyright. So I just trimmed out that part. If you want to press your luck, okay. But like it just depends. It depends on what it is. I was like, okay, well, this is so old, they ain't really going whatever, whatever. They didn't give me a strike or nothing. They were just like, hey, we recognize this is here.
We
It's
Yeah.
see
Twilight
you.
Zone
So
content.
now,
Yep.
what would have happened is if you didn't trim that part out, they allowed you to keep it on your channel. You just wouldn't have made money off
I
the
wouldn't have
video.
made money. Right.
All the
Right.
money would have went to them, right?
They
So,
they
Mm.
cut off the monetization for the video.
yep.
Like
Okay.
anytime I
Until you
had a
fix the
thing,
error.
or yeah, until yeah, or you just not gonna make no money off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't
Period.
take the commercials away. They just take money going to your account away. So
Right.
that monetization for that video is off because that money
It's
is
gone.
now being sent to the
To
rightful owner.
somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. No matter how long the video is.
No matter how long. So now let's say
Mm.
you did a 10-hour live stream and you got 10 seconds of a song in a 10-hour live stream. You make no money off that live stream.
It's all gone.
Everything goes to the owner of that music or the owner
Over
of that
over
video you
10
made
Content.
damn seconds.
copyright claim on it.
Hmm. It don't
Over
Right?
matter
10 seconds. That's
how
crazy.
long
Copyright
it
matter.
was. Yep. Because that Twilight Zone clip was like 2 minutes, and my stream was like 6 hours.
Yep.
Dang.
they
And they took
they were going
all
to
the
cut
money
it
from that.
off.
Everything, super chats, whatever you make, the commercial or
Gone.
whatever you make is gone. If a motherfucker send you a daggone $1,000 super chat on that live stream, you lost that $1,000 like that from playing seconds of somebody music, some bullshit.
That's some
Yeah,
BS. That is some BS.
that's
For
why you
real.
don't do it. Real rap.
Yeah.
That's
Just
why you
just to
don't
be
do it.
safe.
Just to be safe.
You mute in it, like if it plays music or whatever, like if you're going through somebody's story, the safest thing to do is hit that darn mute button when you go to the story. If you're gonna
Mhm.
share your screen, hit that mute button to go through the story, because you know how people you go through the story and then music come on as soon as you go to the next slide.
Yeah.
Because they can get it from like copyright.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
no
So
time limit
right,
Yeah.
it's
of how
best
long
to
it's playing.
mute. It's best
It's
to mute as
no
much as
time
you
limit.
can.
The time limit is when they recognize it, right? So, and
Yeah.
usually they recognize it within seconds. All they need is a unique sound or melody to identify a song.
So, and
Word.
also, I wanted to show that in your studio, YouTube studio, you can go down to the audio library and you can find and browse some downloaded music for free. Within each one of these, if you look to the far right, you'll see license type, and you can click on that, and it'll let you know what type of license is required, what you have to do to use that audio. Have y'all ever used audio in the library
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
YouTube?
I
Okay.
haven't.
Because I don't
Trust other ones.
nah Yeah, that too.
Well,
But
yeah, that.
I don't like the background music in StreamYards. So what I do
Yes.
is I get my background music from there. So I go and find me some copyright music that's free. I know I can use and that I like, and I download it and then upload it into StreamYards, and I use that as my background music. So the background music you hear on my StreamYard live streams isn't from StreamYard. It's there.
Mm.
Yeah.
So on here, like it'll tell you that this audio you can use in the videos in your videos, and it can be monetized, and there's no attributions that is required. But also it tells you that you must credit the artist and the link of the audio library in your video. So in
Right.
your description, you want to include that to kind of, not saying that this will make you all the way safe, but this one of
It's
the
best to do
protocols you
it.
need to follow
Yeah.
just to
Right.
save yourself. Do y'all know any other sites that? Well, I know you said you only use YouTube or your own music. There are other sites that I can pull out up that you can get royalty-free music from,
Yeah.
but the safest one is YouTube or your
Mhm.
own.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, you can find royalty free music. Like if you look for it, don't please just don't use regular music.
Nah.
AI music is safe.
And also, if you have video editing software like Adobe or something like that, they have their own music library built in, just like this. So if you pay a monthly subscription for that, then you all automatically have a license to all of that music. So you can use that music in your videos if you're paying that monthly subscription. The reason
Yeah,
why I don't do it is because I don't trust it once I stop paying that monthly subscription. So let's
yeah,
say,
it's fine.
I don't want to use Adobe Premiere Pro no more and I cancel my subscription now, but I got the music in my YouTube video. So do that cancel my license, right? Because I canceled the monthly subscription. I don't
Yeah,
know. So I don't use
don't
it.
use it. So
Yes.
and also, Flight Dog said to that another option that y'all have is to find a producer and just buy some beats, so you have rights to that
That
music.
too.
And that's what I
Yes,
do. That's
and
what I
that's
do on
why
my.
I don't have that problem because most of it
Mhm.
Because
is
you are the
my
artist.
original
Yeah.
music. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
And let me know in the chat if y'all have any more questions too that we can that y'all want to know about
Yep.
or need
Please
some
hit the like button
information
if you
about.
haven't hit the like button yet. Sorry.
Oh no, no, you good. Thank you. Because I'll be forgetting to say it.
I'm a drop down because I have to go to practice, but
Okay, okay. Thank you
yes,
for coming
I
up and sharing your
enjoyed.
knowledge with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sure, no problem anytime.
All right, enjoy. Bye bye.
Later, Pink.
See
Okay,
ya.
so Marty, oh, you was gonna say something, Cree?
Oh no, I'm just telling her, see ya.
Oh, okay, Marty, are you ready to go over yours so they can kind of
Uh,
view that one?
yes, I had took a nap and woke back up.
Oh,
Y'all ready? I was
yeah.
listening to Tyra. Y'all giving out some gems, about the music and stuff. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know, and like I don't know. I thought I
Yeah.
was trying to be safe, and I even heard the music yesterday, but I didn't hear it at the same time.
Okay,
Right.
y'all see it?
Okay, there you go. Okay, so now we're going. What type of claim this was, so they'll know.
Here, wait a minute. Let me see view. Okay, this is what I had to do. You see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I went in and I blocked um I blocked out the stuff because it was two of them that was right there, and I let it, I fixed it, and
You
some
had
of
to
it,
edit it. Right? Yeah, you had to edit it.
Yes.
Yep, and
And
they
how long was that for? I mean, like the time frame of that music that was claimed. Was it?
It was two of them. It didn't tell me the time. It just told me it was two songs, and I had to go in and
Remove
some
it
of it
or do something to
is
it?
yes. Yep.
Okay. And did you do that through the studio? Did you use another app to do it? Because
No,
you
I
don't
went
always
in
have to
right
do it
here.
through studio.
Yep,
Also.
I went in through the studio because I'm new to this, but it helped me out. And then this is the thing that it gave me after I went in and did what I had to do.
Okay. So let me ask another question too. What if, say, if because you can edit those videos within the StreamYard. So if I deleted that little piece out that I had for the little 30 seconds, will that automatically tell YouTube that it's fixed, or will it go as a new video, or how would that process work? Do anybody know?
nah.
What did you
What you
ask? I'm
say?
sorry.
Repeat that again. Hold on. Repeat it again.
Okay, so how we just did it through through YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
Say if they did the edit and took that part out through StreamYard, will it just notify YouTube that it's been fixed, or do we need to reach out to YouTube?
Nah,
Or
nah. YouTube take it out. All you doing is giving YouTube the okay to trim out the part you don't
okay,
own,
so
and
don't
it's
even try to
click
go
a
through
button.
StreamYard.
Nah, you can't do it through StreamYard. That's the YouTube. That's YouTube telling you you have to edit this out. That's not StreamYard telling you. That's YouTube. You can only fix that problem in YouTube Studio.
Okay, okay.
You talking about this right here that Marty have, right? There's a copyright claim.
Yes, that or any other ones. Yes.
Yeah, you can only fix that directly with YouTube. You can't use the third party app to fix that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure everybody kind of understood that I understood it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
And
only do it through YouTube.
okay. Do anybody else have any more questions too? About YouTube copyrights? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think it covered everything? Do anybody think that we should dive a little deeper, or do y'all think this is good enough?
No, most important thing is give everything fair use, man. When you reacting to people videos, you have to be talkative. You can't be lazy and just let somebody video play. Like you have to talk. That's the most important thing. As long as you
Commentary.
pausing that video and you talking, it's safe, it's original content, because now you just made it original, right? Because you gave a lot of thoughts and opinions on it. So, and that's
Yeah.
what you want to do, man. You want to pause it at least every 2-3 minutes, tops, tops. I'm a whole comedian and fucking animated and loud and goofy. Sometimes every 30 seconds I'm pausing a video because I got some funny shit to say. Right.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps it original. Plus my sound effects. I'm playing the sound effects. So that also helps it, makes it original. Right. Sometimes I hit the sound effects not because of something I said, but because I know I need to keep making this video original, right? So I'm giving you the sound effects periodically, and there's no rhyme or reason to it, right? Every now and then, right? I might just, right? These little sounds make a
Hmm.
video you're reacting
Your
to
own.
a new piece of content. It makes it your own, right? Me playing my own background music under a video, no matter what I'm watching, if I'm reacting to a video, more than likely I have. That's another way to make this a unique piece of content, right? So, and that's what how many different ways can I make this a unique piece of content, right? Add your intro in the beginning of it. Make sure you have an intro, right? Intros isn't just a cute beginning of your video, but that's your branding, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it also saves you when it comes to copyright claims. When you have a intro in front of something you're reacting to that's not yours, that intro in the beginning makes it hard for it not to be goddamn original piece of content. You put your branding on it, right? So yeah, you know,
Okay.
intros is important.
And then also, just for people that's interested in getting a soundboard, what are the price ranges for a good soundboard?
A good, well, uh I don't know how to judge good, right? I mean, it's you can find a cheap soundboard on Amazon for $50 if you just want a couple sounds. Right? Like if you want some noises, if you want some sounds, you could buy one from Amazon for $20, $30 with a couple buttons on it.
Okay.
Right? You could buy a nice soundboard and a microphone like this for less than $200. It comes in a kit, right? And all
Okay.
you do is
Okay.
plug and play. You could plug it in your smartphone or you can plug it in your laptop, right? You go to Amazon.com, look up uh podcast podcast kits, right? Podcast streaming kits, YouTube live streaming soundboard kit, right? Those are the terms you want to Google, and you just find something for your budget range. You know, you could buy this same kit for $100, and or you could buy this same kit for $1,000. It's all on your budget, but it's a mixer, a microphone, and a microphone stand.
Okay. Okay.
Right? You can
Uh,
find a mixer for $100. You can find a mixer for $1,000. Right? So
yeah, just depending on what it offer and what you
it's
want
all on
willing to
your
spend.
budget, and you don't need nothing expensive. You just want to make sounds. You just want to, right? You just want to make sounds. You don't need nothing expensive, right?
Okay, and with the soundboard, you saying a mic is required for that, or
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
required? It is.
A mic is yes. You want a mic, and you need headphones. So that
So it won't echo.
yeah, so it won't echo. You're gonna need headphones. If you're
Okay.
using a soundboard and an external mic, you need headphones. Yeah, but my rule of thumb is I have never invested my own money on YouTube, right? I didn't start spending money on my
Until you
YouTube
make money.
channel until my YouTube channel started making money. The money I started making every month is the money I started investing back into my channel, right? So when I first started and I started getting consistent money on YouTube, then right, I wouldn't spend a whole YouTube check on equipment, but I
Yeah.
piece it together, right? This month I buy me a nice expensive microphone, right? I might fucking $300 $400 microphone, right? I wanna right. Next week I buy the fucking microphone. I mean, next month the microphone stand. The month after that, I buy the mixer, right? And you piece your shit together, right? Well, that's how I did it. Never
That's
float
how
your
a lot of
boat.
people do it. Yeah, that's how a
Yeah,
lot of
I'm
people
just
do
not
it.
into spending money I make
And
outside of
that's it.
YouTube on YouTube shit. I'm just not gonna do that, right? If this can't make I monetize my YouTube with my smartphone. I'm telling you, ladies, that I,
Okay.
I ain't
Mm-hmm.
I ain't use no equipment.
Yeah.
I ain't had no
Mm-hmm.
headphones, no none of that shit. Right? I
Then I
motherfucking
use some earbuds.
right.
I
I
got a
daggone
smartphone,
right. I
a
daggone
smartphone and a
opened up my
laptop.
camera app. I fucking opened up my camera app and I made 10-minute videos giving my opinions on the shit that's on my timeline all day. That's
Yep.
how I started
Yep.
YouTube,
That's it. That's
making
it.
10-minute videos. And then once I was able to go live, then I started going live directly from the YouTube app. I'm talking about before StreamYards and all this third party shit. It was only YouTube. There was no third party, right? So you had to meet the requirements to go live, right? You needed a certain amount of subs. You had to meet the. Now you can cheat, right? You don't need no subscribers. You can just go on StreamYards and go
Yeah,
live.
and that's the way I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had back then when I started, you had
Yeah.
to fight for that
Make
privilege.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to really work at it. So yeah, and once I was able to go live, I just used my phone, ladies, my
Yeah.
phone, and I monetized multiple channels with just a phone before I bought my first piece of equipment. I was monetized on YouTube for a couple years before I bought my first microphone. Before I
Because
bought my first,
a lot of people say are scared and they don't start YouTube because they thinking that they need the right equipment and stuff. You don't
no,
need anything
Yep.
to, be monetized.
man,
Just
listen,
use what you
yeah,
have and improve from there.
ladies, I just spent 4 months last year in Africa. I've seen I've seen some African brothers and sisters with a goddamn raggedy ass Android phone falling apart with tape on it, trying to hold it together. And they making YouTube videos and they making a lot of goddamn money every month off those YouTube videos.
Yeah.
They living they living in the trenches. They living in fucking tin houses. Like, yeah, like when it rain, the rain playing, yeah, sound like drums and shit. Yeah, they fucking living in tin houses with a raggedy ass Android phone. They gotta walk 3 miles every time the phone dead and go to a charging station and charge their phone and then walk 3 miles back home. There's no electricity in a village
Yeah.
and they making thousands of dollars. There's no excuses for us privileged ass Americans. There's no excuses.
The
We don't
work
need
where we can't make
And you
money.
know
yeah,
what?
we don't need the bells and whistles.
And,
We don't need the bells and whistles.
and you know what? When you say that, and that made me think about, because like I said, I be on TikTok. I
Hmm.
be on TikTok all the time, and a lot of them, like over there in Africa and over there in other countries, they'll just be on their live. Like I literally seen somebody on their live. It was like some African lady, and they was like in a village, and all she was doing on live was washing dishes. That's
Wash it.
all the hell she was doing,
Money. She was getting a bunch of
and making money.
making money. Her TikTok is booming, doing
I
all.
was like, what the hell? All she doing is washing. I can go wash some damn dishes for real.
Know
Yeah.
why? Know why? And I'm gonna tell you this. And I've learned this once I started traveling internationally. In most of those African countries, they don't have a toxic timeline. They don't have half naked women twerking online. There is no toxic reality TV like Zeus Network and like there is none of that. There is no hot girl summers. You only see women doing wholesome domestic shit. They cleaning, they cooking, they shopping, right? They fucking doing hair, they fucking gardening and planting flowers. You only see women do domestic shit online, right? In a lot of those
Yeah.
countries, the shit that's allowed over here is against the law over there.
Yeah. Like twerking.
Those countries, if a woman is half ass naked talking about a fucking twerk challenge, police is kicking her door in, dragging her to jail.
You went out
Right? Did
at
that?
the end.
Huh?
You had
Yeah.
went out at the end.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If a woman, if those women is over there twerking, police is coming to their house. Police is kicking their door down, dragging them to jail, beating their ass.
Hmm.
And the same thing for men. A lot of this toxic shit men be doing online in America, arguing and yelling, disrespecting women and all that. That's not allowed in a lot of countries, right? So you can only do positive things online in most other countries.
Yeah, without getting in trouble.
Yeah, without getting in trouble. Do you know it's against the law in certain countries to smoke a cigarette online? Look, you see this? You see what I'm doing? In certain countries, this is
Yeah.
against the law. I
Yeah.
cannot be smoking a cigarette online. They'll come and knock on my door.
Oh, Lord.
So
That's crazy.
that's why women in those countries can do ordinary shit like wash dishes and do laundry and get millions of views. Like literally,
It's sexually
literally,
appealing
I've
to
watched
most people over there.
African women sit outside on the ground washing clothes by
In the
hand
bucket.
in a
Yep.
bucket and got 50,000 people watching them live, sending them
I wish
money.
you would have known that in
Cash
Iraq. I would have been live in Iraq doing that because that's how we had to wash our clothes before we got
Yeah,
washing machines and stuff
that's
in buckets. We had to
but
shower in buckets and stuff, burn our own poop, and
yo, the
we had a
reason
lot of stuff.
why living that's money is because not only do so many people over there live like that and can relate,
Hmm.
but you have so many Americans trying to learn that way of life
Yeah.
because it's either they want to relocate over there in the future and retire America, or survive off grid so they can lower their bills and
Hmm.
downsize, right? So that's why those videos do good, especially for people that travel, right? You got people in America, right? They're watching those African videos all year trying to figure out where they're going to take their next vacation, right? So they watching those African videos and they learning this country or this city or this culture or this language or the foods
So
before
they
they
can
get,
adapt. Yeah,
yeah,
when they get
before they
there.
get there. You know, I spent 4 months in Africa, but that's because I studied the place I wanted to go for a few years before I went there. Right. I fucking made relationships and friends and women friends. And so when my plane landed, I had a car waiting for me. I had women, right? I ain't have to worry about a place to stay. I ain't have to worry about a translator. I ain't have to worry about none of that shit. I hit the ground running, but that's because I did my research and I put my time in online to learn, you know.
Okay, and let me ask you another question. Since you did go over there and you were streaming, was there any different regulations that you had to abide by, like within YouTube?
Nah, the only thing I could tell you is no matter where you at in the world, never stop talking about American shit
Yeah.
because the American audience is where
Largest.
the ads are, right?
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart isn't paying for commercials to be shown in Africa. There is no Walmarts in Africa. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So, fucking Macy's, Target, all of the big box chain stores, McDonald's, right? Like Burger King, Home Depot, they not paying for ads in a lot of those countries because those stores aren't over there. So
Yeah.
you don't want to go over there talking about what's going on over there because when you start talking about what's going on over there, then your commercials change
Yeah. And then
because
you
your
lose your
audience
audience too.
change,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
YouTube recognize you're targeting an audience in the middle of this African continent where there's no big box stores. So you know what they're going to put on your fucking videos? The local fucking stores over there. And you know how much they paying? Fucking pennies. So now in America, when you was talking about American shit, you was probably averaging $10 per thousand views. You go over there and you getting 15 cents per thousand views because you talking about something, right?
Yeah.
Targeting an audience that don't spend money or don't have money or don't have, right? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And let
Right.
me ask another question too, just to get clarification. On
Mhm.
the ads, is that the same thing or is that a different revenue from the CPM?
That's what your CPM is. Your CPM,
Okay, it's included. Okay.
Yes, that's what it is. You don't get paid per video views. You get paid per commercial views,
Okay, gotcha.
right? So it don't matter how many people watch your video. If they not watching the commercials, you don't get paid, right?
Oh,
You get paid per commercial views. That's why you always hear content creators stressing, watch the commercials. Don't skip the ads. Watch the commercials. If you don't watch the commercials, I don't get paid. Right. Um,
okay.
CPMs is only what you make per thousand views, right?
Okay.
So what you make per thousand views, and you won't know that until you're monetized and you start making money, right? Everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. We could be talking about the same shit every day, same video titles, everything, but you might be in a smaller market than me, right?
Yeah.
You might be in a small town somewhere in the middle of the country, right? So YouTube might be paying you less per commercial views. I'm in the heart of New York City, right? So I might be getting paid more per thousand views, right? And it's probably only a couple cents difference, maybe $1, right? But that's the
It add
difference.
up.
You want to find your target audience in your niche, right? Your demographics is important. Where you at in the world means something, right? Because YouTube is paying you based on your based on the income rate down there, based on the cost of living and shit, right? So like in the same thing, uh I could work in New York making $30 an hour, and let's say I want to move to South Carolina and my company is down there and I get transferred to the same position working the same hours. They might tell me, hey, we can only pay you $17 an hour or $20 an hour, right? Like you making $30 an hour in North Carolina, nigga, you're well overpaid. The cost of living is so low, right? So if somebody from New York is getting a job transfer somewhere in the South, he have to be willing to take a pay cut, because you're not going to get transferred from a New York job down South making the same money. It just won't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to kind of step away. But also for the people that want to look at and try to understand your audience, once
What you
you go
said?
to your, I was trying to show them where they can view their audience and kind of analyze it so they know kind of who watching their videos. You
Right.
can go to the YouTube studio. You can go under analytics and then you can go under audience and it'll break down like who's watching your videos and
Yeah.
everything. You can
Who's
see
watching what city?
yep, the age range, I think
Mhm.
the location, where is that at?
Hold on,
Uh
Flight Dog. Flight Dog said that's not how that works. That's not how it works. I'm just seeing this comment.
That's not how what works.
I don't know.
Let me see.
That's what
Could
I'm
you explain
seeing.
for us, Slight Dog, on which part? Just so we can kind of clarify and see what's, so we can make sure everybody has the right information, or maybe you have a different perspective or something. Let us know in the chat. And if y'all could give me just a moment, let me play something for you. Give me just a second, y'all.
The ads payment system as far as your location. You
What
said it doesn't work like that as far as as far as your location.
I
Okay.
know for me, being in New York City and when living down south and spending 4 months in Africa, talking about the same shit, doing the same hours, the same live streams, my pay rate was different. The only thing that changed was my location, not my tags, not my video topics. I was talking about the same thing. I lived in New York City, down south, and in Africa. Each time I changed my location, my motherfucking rates I was making changed. My content didn't change. I wasn't in a different algorithm. I wasn't getting less views. My money changed.
Okay, and let me ask another question. With you going over there and visiting and doing streaming, did that affect how you do your taxes or no?
No, no, your taxes is only that's your address. Wherever you gave them whatever information you gave them, that's your taxes. You could be anywhere in the world. You're gonna pay taxes where you signed up at for that YouTube channel. Like me, I'm a resident of New York City. It don't matter where I'm at in the world. I'm paying taxes to New York City.
Right.
Okay. So now we can kind of go over some frequent asked questions about copyrights. Give me just a second.
Hi,
Hey, me too. Before you
I'm Josh, here to
Go ahead.
evolving had a question. She said that she don't see commercials because she has premium. So are people still getting paid for them?
Yes, all
Yeah.
content creators get a piece of all premium incomes.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been told that too, because I've always wondered that too. But yeah, you do get paid for
Yeah,
the premium people.
yeah,
You do.
yep.
All right. Thank you, Evolve Media, for that question. Uh, give us just a moment.
answer
So
your
these are
copyright
just some
question.
FAQs.
Why did my video get claimed by Content ID when I have all the rights? If you receive a Content ID claim that looks invalid, don't be afraid to dispute it. This is the best way to alert the claimant that they may have made a mistake. Content ID disputes do not risk strikes or other consequences to your channel as long as they're done in good faith. Also keep in mind that there can be several sets of rights associated with a given work. For example, with music, there are sound recording and composition rights, so it's important to make sure you have all the necessary rights. For more information about these rights, you can check out the link in the description below. Why do I have to wait 30 days for the claimant to review my dispute when they just end up rejecting it? The dispute process has evolved over the years to balance the rights of copyright owners and uploaders. Disputes are reviewed by the claimant because YouTube cannot make ownership determinations. YouTube doesn't know what content was properly licensed and can't determine if your use of copyrighted content qualifies for fair use. Keep in mind that when you dispute a claim, we collect the revenue during the dispute process and pay the appropriate party once the dispute is resolved. And what about appeals? Why do those also go to the claimant for review? Well, we added the appeal step to ensure more thoughtful review and raise the stakes for the claimant if they want to reassert their claim following a dispute. If they do reassert their claim after your appeal, we now force the claimant to enter the legal process by requiring them to issue a formal takedown request. And ultimately, if you decide to submit a counter notification, which is a legal request for reinstatement following the takedown, the claimant is required to file a lawsuit against you to keep your video down. Check out more info at our Help Center linked in the description below, and be sure to check out the other videos in our copyright series linked here. Thanks!
Okay, give me just a second. I thought I was on mute. I'm sorry if y'all heard my background.
Nah, we heard the music, the background music.
Okay, okay. I can actually stop that now. Okay, so this is a little information that about AdSense, just so we can kind of get the kind of brief understanding of that too. Give me just a second.
That's why the YouTube Partner Program offers more ways to make money from your channel and community than anywhere else. Let's walk through how to qualify, apply, and get approved, and what becomes available to you once you're in. To apply for the YouTube Partner Program, you must follow YouTube's channel monetization policies, live in a location where YPP is available, have no active community guideline strikes on your channel, have two-step verification turned on for your Google account, have advanced features access on YouTube, be ready to set up or link an AdSense for YouTube account, and hit one of our eligibility thresholds. To earn with fan funding and certain shopping features, the thresholds are 500 subscribers, 3 valid public uploads in the last 90 days, and either 3,000 valid public watch hours in the past year or 3 million valid public shorts views in the last 90 days. As you continue to grow, you'll unlock revenue sharing from ads and YouTube Premium once you hit 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 valid public watch hours in the past year or 10 million valid public shorts views in the last
I have
90
so
days.
far to go.
You can apply by going to YouTube Studio, then earn. If you're not yet eligible, you can track your progress towards eligibility and sign up to get notified with an email when you're able to apply. Once you apply, we use a combination of automated systems and human reviews to check your entire channel to make sure it follows all of our policies and guidelines. We'll get back to you with a decision via email once your channel is reviewed, typically in about a month. You can check back in the Earn section of YouTube Studio anytime to see the status of your application. If your first application wasn't successful, don't worry. You can appeal the decision within 21 days or keep uploading original content, and you'll be able to reapply after a 30-day period. If this isn't your first application to be rejected or you've previously reapplied, you can try again after a 90-day period. Our review likely found that a significant portion of your channel doesn't currently follow our policies and guidelines. The Earn page in Studio will tell you the specific policies that were flagged. Be sure to review our policies and guidelines against your channel's overall content and adjust your channel before reapplying. If your application was successful, congratulations and welcome to the YouTube Partner Program. The Earn page in YouTube Studio will be your central dashboard for activating and managing earning features on YouTube. The goal of the YouTube Partner Program is to help creators build vibrant and diversified businesses with their channels, while also benefiting their community of fans. So here's a breakdown of the different ways you can earn money on YouTube. Advertising revenue, which lets you earn money from watch page ads and shorts feeds ads. YouTube Premium revenue, where you earn a portion of the premium subscription fee from your viewers who are YouTube Premium members. Channel memberships, which lets you offer exclusive perks and content to viewers who join your channel as a monthly paying member. Super Thanks, where your fans pay to get their message highlighted in the comment section of your videos and shorts. Super Chat and Super Stickers, which lets fans pay to get their messages or animated images highlighted in live stream chats. And Shopping, which lets your viewers browse and buy your own products and products from other brands that you recommend. Keep in mind that some of these features have their own eligibility requirements. So for more info on the YouTube Partner Program and each of these features, check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that was a good one. Flight Dog said, has anyone paid for promotion like a sponsor? Nah. I'm gonna keep it real. I kinda don't trust those, you know. It's like taboo, like like bots is a thing online, right? And
Mm-hmm.
just because you paying through YouTube don't mean it's real, right?
Legit. Yeah.
So I'm kind of skeptical of that, right? And I know people that have, and they said paying for YouTube promotions don't guarantee subscribers. It don't guarantee, right? It just guarantee your video being put in front of more people, right? That's what they say you're paying for, to
Okay.
give your video to a broader audience, but it don't guarantee subscribers. It don't guarantee more. So I don't know. So I can't talk against it neither, right? Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
just haven't tried it. I'm fucking scared of that. And then if you do get more subscribers, are they authentic or did YouTube give them to you? Right.
Yeah.
So like those is questions, right? That yeah, nah, fuck
Yes.
that.
Sometimes
Me,
it can
I
be a
like
catch
the
22.
organic way. I like meeting fucking women I can have dope conversations with and just organically network and grow. You know, like that's the best way for fucking me. You know, because you know the people you meet and the people in your chat is real. You know you building
Yeah,
relationships with these people,
yeah.
especially the ones that's on your panel every day. You know,
And
you
then
start
even as a viewer, you interacting with other viewers and building relationships.
yeah, you building relationships like that. So I think it's more authentic when you can do it this way, you know. But hey, you know, you never know. Don't take my word for it. You might pay for that shit and go to the next level. That shit might take your shit through the roof. So yeah, I just never tried it. I'm kind of scared of it. Like I'm old fashioned. I like, you know.
Okay, and also, how many, if anybody that is monetized in has been monetized already, if you can put a one in the chat, and then if you could put the amount of months it took you to become monetized, just so like the people that's like how I'm aiming to be monetized one day, just so I can kind of have a understanding of what to expect, what's not kind of out of the norm.
Oh girl, don't judge for me because it took me years. I
No,
was
it take different people. Mhm.
girl, I
Go
ain't
ahead.
nothing about this. Like I learned this hands on through trial and error. Like I wish I had somebody like me, somebody like you that could give up free game. I ain't have none of that. It took
Yeah.
me years through trial and error. And then once I got monetized, I really ain't know if I was doing the right thing or not. I just applied one time and I got approved. So I didn't know what to do to keep the monetization. So I was losing the monetization. Like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Right. So I had to keep failing to learn what not to do. Right. I ain't have nobody teach me, hey, yo, never do this, bro. If you do this, then I ain't have none of that. Right. Yeah. But yeah, man,
Okay.
it's pretty dope like me, I'm seeing some of y'all get monetized in a week, 2 weeks.
I wish.
Like,
Yeah, I
man,
wish
I've
that
helped
must be
people that
nice.
got monetized in a matter of weeks.
Okay, what helped them get monetized so fast? Was it the shorts, or what methods did they use to exceed that fast? Because that is pretty fast, and I see a lot
Yeah,
of
you got,
YouTubers
and
doing videos on it.
when you gotta establish YouTuber that
Backing you.
that's fucking with you, then it's easy to get your watch time up. It's easy, you know, like look how fast Pink got her watch time up. You know, I've been live and had 200 people in my chat and say, everybody tap the link. We going to Pink live right now. She about to start it. You know, it's so fast to get your watch hours up like that. You know, when I'm bringing a bunch of subscribers over there. So, but now for somebody that got 2, 3 people watching them, like it's going to take you a while to get your watch hours up. So when you gotta establish
You
process.
kind of went out.
Yeah, when you have a established YouTuber that's helping you grow, then it makes the process quicker. You know, when you already have somebody that have a set audience, and you know,
Do you think
Yeah.
that brings like genuine and organic viewers, or do you think it's kind of like self-sabotaging yourself because you grow fast, but the audience don't stick around to?
the only way it would self sabotage yourself is if you don't make that content, right? So now,
Yeah.
if I don't have a cooking channel talking about recipes and cooking with Kaya, then I'm not going to go to a established chef YouTube channel and cipher his audience because they
Okay.
had never come and watch my shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna find somebody that's in my sector that's talking about the things I'm talking about every day, and I'm gonna build a relationship with that person. I'm gonna get on a panel every day, and I'm gonna give 110%. I'm gonna show his audience I deserve their subscription.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Because also like you know how I kind of came in too. I was mostly just in the chat, just showing support. And I did kind of realize like I want to kind of I didn't want to use like all of someone's audience and they come over. Just I wanted to kind of find people that was interested in what I was going to provide to them because
Yeah.
like even like
Now
I
for
have a
you,
few. Mhm.
now for you, you would have to me, I'm gonna be honest, it's best for you to find other channels that's teaching this and
Mhm.
build a relationship with those content creators.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? See, because now when they audience fall in love with you and they learn about your channel, that's not a dead subscription, right?
Okay.
They are actually interested in what you're talking about. It's only a dead subscription if they're not interested in what you're talking about, but they
Yeah.
subbed up anyway. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just for
Now
fun.
that's the dead subscription because you subbed up to me, but you would never click on a video. I
Yeah, to
don't
give me
want those
watch hours.
subscribers,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, those are subscribers you don't want. But as long as you're talking about what I'm talking about, then it's okay to get my subscribers. That's what you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, one other video that I was going to go into next is on how to set up monetization once you're eligible for it, just so they can kind of see the process of how to do it. So
How do
give
I
me just
set up monetization?
on your channel to join the YouTube partner program. There's a tutorial just kind of breaking down just so they can kind of see how easy it is and what little steps they will have to take once they become what to look out for.
Mm-hmm. Sure, they got a bunch of YouTube videos on that. The best YouTube monetization settings. You can Google that. The best YouTube
Hey
monetization.
everyone and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you
Okay. Okay, so this one is a the tutorial on how to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to monetize your YouTube channel and start earning money. We'll cover everything from setting up two-step verification, setting up and linking AdSense account to enabling watch page ads once you are accepted into YouTube Partner Program. So let's dive in and get your channel monetized. Now first of all, make sure your channel is eligible for YouTube monetization. You must have hit your 1000 subscriber and 4000 watch hours in the last 365 days. That's the requirement to join YouTube Partner Program. So first of all, log into your YouTube channel.
Okay, I do have one other question before we proceed. So once you become monetized, right? Do you have to continue to upload, or will you continue to stay monetized, or what can make you stop being monetized if you don't continue to get like
Nothing
watch
can
hours
make you
or
stop getting monetized but your
unless
behavior.
strikes?
Right.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
never have to post a video. You will never lose monetization unless you break the rules.
Okay. That was a question I just wanted to clarify because I didn't know myself.
Yeah.
Using a browser, and if you are doing it on a phone, make sure you enable desktop mode or a desktop site on the browser. So once you logged into your YouTube account, now here click on the YouTube profile at the top right corner and go to YouTube Studio, and you will be landed in your channel dashboard. Now here on the left section, select on Earn. Now before you apply for YouTube Partner Program, make sure you have set up and turn on two-step verification on your YouTube channel. If you already have turned on two-step verification, then you will directly get the
And I want to say you have to turn on that two-step verification before even being eligible to go live too. I believe that's because I had to. They told me to do that when I first click on the live button a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
apply option. So if you already have set up two-step verification, then skip to this part of this video, or you can select the timestamp as well. Now here let's set up two-step verification. So here in this page, click on set up two-step verification. Now here click on continue. And now you need to enter the password of your Google account, and here make sure the right Google account is selected where you have your YouTube channel. And now enter the password of your Google account. And here click on next. And here you can turn on two-step verification on your Google account that's linked with your YouTube channel. Now here if I scroll down, as you can see, I have already added 2 phone number in this Google account. But if you have not, then here you need to add your phone number in order to turn on two-step verification. So in this page, you have to just click on turn on two-step verification. And here you have to select your country code. And right to it, you need to enter your phone number. Once you entered the phone number, now click on next. And you will receive a code from Google in order to verify that that is your phone number. So you have to enter the code here and click on verify. And two-step verification will be turned on. Now as I already have added 2 phone number to this account, here all I have to do is just click on turn on. So let's click on turn on two-step verification. And now 2FA has been enabled. So now here let's click on done. So we have successfully set up two-step verification for this Google account. Now let's go back to the earn section of our YouTube channel. And make sure you refresh this page, and once you refresh this page, just scroll down and you will see apply now option. So click on apply now. And there are 3 steps to join YouTube Partner Program. First, you have to carefully read and review the base terms of YouTube Partner Program. So under step 1, click on start. And here read all these terms of YouTube Partner Program. And at the bottom, select on this checkbox that you accept the base terms. And at
Make
the
sure
bottom
y'all
right,
read it
click
just
on
so y'all
accept
know
terms.
everything. Don't skip over that information.
Step 1 is
'Cause they
finished and
hide
done.
information.
Now let's move on to
in
step
there.
2. And it is most important step where you have to set up link and connect your AdSense account to YouTube. So under step 2, again click on start. And for this step, you will be redirected to AdSense for YouTube. Now here you have to select whether you have an existing AdSense account or you're gonna create a new one. Here you can select any of these, but I would not recommend you to select the third option, which is I don't know. Never select this option. So if you already have an existing AdSense account, then you can just link your AdSense account to YouTube just using your email address and password. But if you don't have one, then you have to sign up for Google AdSense and you have to set up your payment profile. And then you can link your AdSense account to YouTube. And for that, I already have a video how you can create a Google AdSense account and set up your payment profile for YouTube. If you don't have an AdSense account yet, first make sure to watch that video. I will link it in the description, also in the cards. First watch that video and create and set up your payment profile for Google AdSense for YouTube so that it will be easier for you to connect your AdSense account to YouTube just using your email and password. So once you successfully signed up to Google AdSense and created your payment profile, now here select the first option. Yes, I have an existing AdSense account for YouTube. Now here one important thing you should know. You can actually create one AdSense account for YouTube, and if you already have an AdSense account for YouTube where you have already verified your identity and address, then just don't create a new AdSense account for YouTube. YouTube will not allow that. So you have to select your existing AdSense account here. Now here in this page, click on continue. Now if you are signed in with multiple Google accounts on the browser that you are using, here you have to select the account where you have created your Google AdSense account. And if you don't find that email address here, you can select on use another account. And you can log into the account where you have your Google AdSense account. Now here let's go back. And let me select the account where the Google AdSense account is linked with. And that will bring you to the AdSense for YouTube page. And now here you can see all your Google AdSense account publisher account details. In this page you don't have to do anything. Just at the bottom click on continue. And here at the top Google AdSense will automatically link your YouTube channel URL. Now here just click on set up account. Once you do that, now you will be automatically redirected to YouTube. So again here in this page don't do anything. Don't click on redirect to YouTube. It is an automatic process. Once you are redirected, this page will be refreshed automatically and the step 2 will be done and you will have successfully linked an AdSense account for your YouTube account. And that's a easy process if you already have created an AdSense account and set up your payment profile. And if you have not done that yet, just watch that video I have linked in the description. You can easily sign up for Google AdSense and create your payment profile. And once it is done, you can just link your AdSense account to YouTube just using.
Okay, and also like how you can promote, I think you can promote your videos, right? That's also set up through the AdSense account or that Google account. Do anybody know? Hold on, and also my computer just kind of froze. Okay.
Your email address and password. So once step 2 is finished, now let's move on to step 3. And here YouTube will review your channel to make sure that it complies with the YouTube monetization policies. So make sure to read YouTube monetization policies before you apply, because this is very important. If your videos don't comply with the YouTube monetization policies, YouTube might reject you to join the YouTube partner program, and they will email you a decision within a month. But if your videos follows YouTube monetization policies, if you create your own original content, if you don't re-upload other people's videos, then you can approve for YouTube monetization within 2 to 3 days. And here YouTube actually review your channel. They actually cannot check every video, but they may focus on your channel's main theme, most viewed videos, newest videos, biggest proportion of your watch time, and also your videos metadatas like your titles, thumbnails, and description, and your channel about section. So that's what they're gonna check on your channel. So in this step, you have to wait patiently until you get accepted into YouTube partner program. And you can also check it on your YouTube analytics in the earn section. So keep checking your YouTube analytics for next few days. So now here let's just wait until we get approved for YouTube monetization. Okay, so 2 days later I got a mail from YouTube saying you have been accepted into the YouTube partner program. And if I go to the earn section of this channel's analytics, here you can see I am now a YouTube partner, and now I can start monetizing my YouTube videos with ads. So once you get accepted into YouTube partner program, the next step for you is to set up and turn on watch page ads so that your videos can generate revenue for your YouTube channel. But here also you will find more ways to make money. Like if you create short content, then here you can turn on short feed ads, and it's a very easy process. Just you have to click on turn on, and we're gonna be showing how you can do that later in this video. And next you can also make money from membership. You can grow your community, and then also you can earn money from super chat, super stickers, super thanks, all those things. And at last, you can also make money from brand connect. But for membership, supers, and brand connect, your channel need to be really big in order to start bringing revenue. So make sure you have a decent amount of subscriber and you can enable all these features. Now here we're gonna start with the main way by which majority of YouTubers make money. That is watch page ads. So in this page, select on watch page ads. And also you can come to this page by selecting overview and under watch page ads by clicking on get started. And that will bring you to the same page.
And if anybody have any questions or either want to come up and share their experiences or anything, the link is in the chat.
So by enabling watch page ads, you can earn from ads shown on your videos, and also you can earn from YouTube Premium. So viewers who subscribe to YouTube Premium, they actually don't get ads while watching the video, and for that YouTube also will actually pay you. So now let's just set it up. So let's click on turn on. And here also review watch page terms. Make sure you give it a read. And here's something important I want you to know. YouTube will actually pay you 55% of net revenue from the ads displayed or streamed on your videos, and the rest 45% will go to them. So you have to keep this in mind. Now here in this page, at the bottom, check on this box that you accept the watch page terms, and at the bottom right, click on accept and next. And here you can see what type of ad formats will be enabled. First is the location of ads, and second is type of ads. Under location of ads, you will have 3 type of ads. First, pre-roll ads, which is gonna be displayed before playing your videos. And second, mid-roll ads. This is going to be shown somewhere at the middle of your videos. And third, it's post-roll ads, which is gonna be shown at the end of your videos. And under type of ads, there are actually 2 type of ads will be shown. First is non-skippable ads, where viewers cannot skip the ads. And second is skippable ads, where viewers can actually skip the ads. So you must have known this as you watch YouTube videos. Now here is the important thing. Make sure this box is checked, and by checking this box, you can turn on mid-roll ads for your videos which are actually longer than 8 minutes. So this is only applicable for videos which are actually over 8 minutes in length. You can also uncheck this box if you want to do it manually. But
Okay, and I just want to make sure everybody kind of understood because his English isn't the best, but mine's not either. But the mid-row ads, your video have to be at least 8. Your videos have to be at least 8 minutes long before being able to use your mid-roll ads.
it's gonna consume a lot of time, so make sure to check this box. Now here click on next. And here I recommend you to watch this video completely. You will get a lot of knowledge about YouTube advertiser friendly content guidelines, and you will know what type of videos are monetizable and not monetizable. Now under here you get the option to monetize all your videos and monetize your videos manually. And if you select I will choose manually, then that's again going to be time consuming. So here I recommend you to select all my existing videos. And now at the bottom right, click on monetize all. Now this page will be refreshed, and if you have more than hundreds videos, then that may take more time.
Another question on that, like how you can select that they do the ads themselves, and or either you can choose which ads you want to play. Do y'all think that them selecting it will get you to a bigger audience, or by you choosing your own ads? Let me know how y'all feeling it. Which option would you choose?
For YouTube to monetize your videos. Now the next important step for you is to put and adjust mid-roll ads on videos which are actually over 8 minutes in length. And that's where the most amount of revenue comes from. That's where you can make more money. More ads shown on your videos means more money that will bring. Now before that, we have to also turn on short feed ads where we can earn money from our shorts as well. So to turn on monetization for YouTube shorts, here select on shorts feed ads, and here just click on turn on. And here also read all these terms, and here the revenue share is actually opposite to the long form contents. Here YouTube will actually pay you 45% of shorts ad revenues, and they will keep the rest 55%. So here read all these terms, and at the bottom check on this box, and here click on accept. And monetization for shorts will be enabled. And if you want to earn money from super thanks, super chat, all these features, you can also easily enable here. Just click on get started and read these terms, and click on this checkbox and click on accept. And here are 3 ways by which you can make money: super chat, super sticker, and super thanks. I'm just gonna turn on super thanks here, so let's turn it on. And you can see super chat and super.
Also, y'all, just because we did a trivia the other day. Okay, Flight Dog. Also, we did a trivia game the other day about the super chats and super stickers on how much YouTube receive. They receive a large chunk of your money, but there's also alternative options that you have to monetize things, like using your Cash App and other sources, PayPal and stuff. Okay, just wanted to point that out for people that didn't know.
Sticker has also been enabled, but these 2 features are actually suitable for live streaming. As I don't do any live stream, here I'm gonna just disable super chat and super sticker. So let's turn off this toggle right to super sticker, and let's click on this checkbox, and let's click on turn off. Now in the same way, let me turn off super chat. So super thanks has been enabled. Now let's move on to content. And now let me show you how you can put multiple ads on your longer videos to boost your YouTube revenue. Now you can see monetization for all videos has been turned on. Now you have to select all videos one by one, which are actually about 8 minutes long, and you need to place mid-roll ads on those videos. So here let's select a video. So as you can see, this video is about 9 minutes. Now here let's put some mid-roll ads. In order to do that, you can directly click on this dollar icon monetization, or you can click on this pencil icon. And here at the left section, you can go to the monetization section of your selected video. Now as we already turned on mid-roll ads while setting up watch page ads, this box has already been checked. Now here you have to just click on review replacement. Now you can see there is literally no ads has been placed by YouTube. YouTube actually sometimes automatically plays some mid-roll ads once you enable that, but in this case they haven't. So that's why you have to select all videos one by one, which are actually about 8 minutes long, and you need to add mid-roll ads to your videos. And here actually YouTube recommend to put at least 2 to 3 ads in a video which is under 10 minutes. So this is a 9-minute video. It is over 9 minutes actually.
And also, for everyone that's in the chat, most of y'all have already either created the channel or is already going live on your channel. Please post your link into the chat so others can come and join and subscribe. And if you want, also include just the niche that you're in so they can kind of know what kind of content you provide. Everybody, y'all can share y'all links in the chat with each other. Go support
I'm going to put 3
everybody.
ads in this video. In order to put ads, here under timeline, select the timestamp where you want to show an ad. And then over here, click on ad
And
break.
also, if y'all could hit the like
And a
button for
mid-roll ad
me
has been placed on this video at
if
this
you
time.
haven't
Now
already.
let me select another timestamp. And again, let's click on ad break. And another ad has been placed. And I'm gonna put one more. So let's select the timestamp. And again, let's click on ad break. And there you can see 3 mid-roll ads has been placed in this video. And this is what you have to do in your longer videos. You have to put mid-roll ads in order to earn more money from the ads displayed on your videos. And here one thing I would recommend, never put mid-roll ads at the start and at the end of your video, because by default YouTube will already put a pre-roll and post-roll ad on your video. So you have to avoid showing any mid-roll ads near that. Just place mid-roll ads on your videos after 1 minute. And also you can do the same for the end. You can place mid-roll ads 1 minute before your video ends. Just you have to find balance between monetization and viewing experience for your audience. So once you put mid-roll ads, now to save these settings, here at the top, click on continue.
Okay, and also before he hit continue, there's an option here for place the ads automatically. That's another option where you can get those included into your video, or you can add them yourself by hitting the plus sign on the left side top.
Click on continue. And again at the top right, click on save. And that's done. Now go back to content and start putting mid-roll ads on your longer videos to increase your YouTube revenue. And that's it. That's how you can apply for a YouTube monetization, link an AdSense account, get accepted into it, and start putting ads so they can start making money. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking this video, and if possible leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate that. I really have put so much efforts into making this video. So thanks for watching, and if you want to link your bank account to YouTube and Google AdSense so that you can get paid, then watch this video and I will see you in the next one.
Okay, so did everybody get a clear understanding of kind of what how to set that up once you're able and eligible for monetization? Do y'all kind of have a clear understanding of that? Let me know in the chat. And give me just a moment. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. And y'all share y'all YouTube channels so y'all can get some more subs. Put your YouTube channel in the chat for me. Everybody go share each other's, or sub to each other platforms. So,
I'm gonna
do you
try
have
to.
any
I'm gonna try
questions?
to help. I'm gonna drop some of their links. I think a lot of them left. They got families and stuff too on their end.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna drop their channels in the chat as well.
Okay, and then we're gonna stay on here for just a bit longer. But you're finna go live, aren't you? And not in about 30 minutes? Are you still
Who,
going
me?
live tonight? Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Ah,
I seen the setup. You said you was going live.
what
Come
setup
on,
you
come on.
saw? I was I was going live on this.
Huh? You went out, the goddess. And also, Flight Dog did make a good comment about if you're not monetized yet, the what you should be focusing on is on your eligibility status, on how far you have to go. So also, I have showed that multiple times, so let me show it again just for the people that may have missed it, that still have questions about how to find those. You'll go to your YouTube studio, and then when you go to your YouTube studio, you're gonna go to the left menu bar, and you're gonna go to Earn, and then up under Earn, you will scroll down, and you will see how far you have to go before you meet those qualifications to be monetized. And also, just to let you know, also this is not like in real time. It does take a few days, roughly a week, before it has the accurate information. But if you've done anything within that week or whatever, you still have to wait another week. So you just want to keep an eye on this, especially once you start to get close to your goals. Okay. So I believe if I'm explaining this right, this is the section that shows you how you can be monetized partially. And then down here is for full monetization. Okay. And also, if you ever have questions on anything within your YouTube studio, there's little icons within almost sections that you can just move your mouse over it, and it kind of breaks it down. Also, if that's not enough information, what you can do, you can go over to the help question mark at the top right by creating your profile. You'll select you'll select that, and then it'll pull up the help center, and you can type in what you have questions about, and it'll bring up those articles. And majority of the articles that it brings up, it provides you with short videos that kind of break down that section for you, just to give you a more understanding of what's going on and what to look forward to. um, if y'all have any StreamYard went down on my end. Okay, you can just hit the link again if you coming back up also. I'll post it again just in case, but it should be pinned at the top. So the link that Goddess just posted prior is for Evolving Media channel, and then the last link she posted was for Lipstick and Gossip. Hey, Goddess. And then also Flight Dog, he has a channel also. Uh, that's my birthday twin. And also Go Cree, she has a channel also that y'all should go and subscribe to. And who else in here that I know have already started a channel? Evolving Media. Oh, well, we already said Evolving Media. For the moment, that's it. That's in the chat. Tyrone Motif, that was up here on the panel. He has a channel, and I think he have another channel. My everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him
And
up. I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna pull. I think yeah, Pink was here. I'm gonna put Marty in
yes,
here.
hey, this Ree and Marty
Yeah.
with the mess.
And then I'm gonna go check and see if Nissa and T Fox do content because I don't want to put them in here and they don't do content.
Uh-huh. And
They
let us know in the
It might be a
chat.
personal page. Like this is my personal page, so I had to go and hide certain videos
Uh-huh.
because I
Just to
know
share
nobody's
it.
paying for this page, and don't nobody know my ads to even look me up.
Okay.
So yeah, I had to because I have I had some private stuff on here, so I had to go hide it when I was shared a couple of days ago. But I'm
Yeah,
about
I understand.
Tyron and a couple other people. I'll be right back.
Okay, okay. And you still going live tonight or no? No.
Oh, so my
Don't run,
stream, y'all
guys.
didn't hear
Don't
me. Y'all
run.
didn't hear me when I was. Well, this is a personal page, and I was just gonna go live. Just play some music while I do my nails. But my new channel, Technisha, I'm still working on that. Like I know I just created it yesterday. I was just still working on it, like trying to get it up. And then I haven't done my Wow Me channel yet. I haven't even created it. But I was just
Do
gonna
you
go
want to kind
live.
of go through with finishing setting it up? But
The tech-
on the music part, you can't play the music just so you won't get a content ID strike claim. But you saying you're not trying to monetize that, it probably wouldn't matter. But you just kind of wanna.
yeah,
It
well,
depends on how you want to move.
I wasn't gonna save it as a video. That's why I kept asking, like, well, can you play music on a live stream even if you're not gonna save it as a video?
Okay.
Like.
Yeah, you can do it and just delete it afterwards.
Mhm.
but then also I don't think that avoids you from like if like because I read somewhere and I have to find it again, but I know that they said that you can still get those copyright strikes and claim content claims against your unlisted, public, private, or either deleted. I didn't really understand the deleted part because if you delete it, then what's the claim? But I did run across that from somewhere. At the moment, I'm still trying to learn on that flight dog about the shorts. It's pretty simple. I can kind of go through what I kind of understood and seen. But I know in StreamYard there's a AI clips that you can do, but the other stipulations on that is how long the video is, if it's gonna automatically generate those clips for you. I did a so you go if like say, do you use StreamYard Flight Dog or do you use another source, another streaming? Yeah, for the shorts, yes, that is how they get your watch time hours a little faster. Also, within this short, you want to direct them to your main video to get more watch hours, but the shorts do help you reach a broader audience. Okay, is that a free service for Prism or is that a paid service? Also, me and Goddess is looking into more of the OBS streaming app and trying to get that because that's also a free streaming software, and plus you don't have a limitation on. Okay, it's free, and then you don't have a limitation on how many hours you can stream. On that on your on the software that you use. Oh, and they have a mobile app. Are you able to like share your screen mobilely or on that software? Because I know if you using StreamYard doing the mobile app, you're not allowed to share your screen. But what you can do is upload clips into your media assets and then play them from there. Okay, he said he haven't started. He haven't tried it yet. Okay, so in StreamYard, which they have a free service and they also have a plan also, but you'll just go to a video, and I really haven't used it because I didn't get any good clippings because I need to just kind of have a little structure with my content. But let's look at this one. Let's go to so you just go and view that content and like it are like let me go to one that I haven't done it on before. And also it had to be like up under StreamYard, it had to be up under I believe 2 hours. Let me see. I think it's 3 hours. Let's see. Well, it had to be under 3 hours. Well no. It's under 2 hours. Okay, so you want to find those videos, live streams that you did that's duration is under 2 hours, and then you can click on view, and then you can oh, it looked like I did it on most of them, but I never used them because I didn't get any good clippings. But down here, it'll say AI clips, and if you're eligible and if it's up under that time frame, they'll allow you to generate those AI clips to make those shorts for you.
Yeah.
Also, and also there's one other thing like repurpose. You can make your own where it's not AI generated, so you'll hit edit and repurpose, and you'll select the type of videos that you want to create, either if it's a short or a reel or actual YouTube video. And then once I'm gonna do a short and a reel. So what it'll bring you to this screen, which is the video, and then this is your timeline. But the max amount of time that it allows you to do that short for is a minute. But in YouTube, you are allowed to do YouTube shorts up to 3 minutes. Uh, but you can just move this however you see fit. You find the section that you wanted to begin at. Uh, Okay, I'm gonna just say I'm gonna pick that, and I have a 1 minute segment right here, and I'm gonna just hit play. And right here before I hit play, on the left side, it'll have the transcription of what the words that's being said, so you kind of see where you are, where that track gonna begin at. So this is just a little 1 minute that I Hello, can choose to everyone. I create. was coming to show y'all how to sign in and go live with StreamYard. You're going to go to StreamYard.com. You're going to go to the home page, and you can select that if it doesn't. And you see how the subtitles are coming up on the screen for you. Live stream. And on live stream, you're going to select your source and your destination. The source is if you want to go into the studio and go live, or you have a pre-recorded video. I'm going to select studio. You can also set it up so you can do live streams and record multiple times in the same studio and maintain the same link. Okay, and I'm not gonna hit that, but what we are gonna do, we're gonna go down and select our destinations. Since I already have my YouTube and Twitch hello, everyone. I was coming to show y'all how to sign. Okay, so that was just a 1 minute segment that is it can create for that short, and I've been kind of hesitant on creating. We kind of had this discussion last night, guys, about me going ahead and finding some content within my videos to make my shorts out of. So let's just go through the process just with this one, just to kind of see how the process is. Um, so I already picked the section that I want. It's only a minute. Uh, you can either save it as something new or you can publish it. Um, which one y'all think? Y'all think I should go on and hit publish, or should I save as new and then go through the process? Let's see. Let's just take a step. Let's just go to publish. Okay, so here it'll take you to your next screen. This is asking you the destination that you want to publish that short to. So I'm going to pick YouTube. And then here, once you do that, I'm assuming that it's just going to use the title already that's for the video, but we'll see in just a moment how that works out, and then you can add a description. So I'm gonna just be real vague with it and just say StreamYard setup just to get through the process and see what's going on. And here you go down to the bottom to select the privacy settings to public or unlisted or private. Now just know that the only way, like if you do select unlisted, the people that you provide the link to are the only ones that will be able to find that video. And also, I believe for private, only you'll be able to see it, but you can give access to someone else to see that video that is private. Okay, oh shoot, I hit outside of it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna hit publish to see what's our next steps are. Okay, so now that I hit publish, it bring it down to the bottom. Um, it asks for a description, but it looked like it's the title of it. So uh, you have a processing time of how long it'll show you the percentage of where your video is at by the time it'll be able to be downloaded or published to that site. Once it's available and finished processing, you'll see right here on the right side, the download box will be available to be clicked, and then you have the three dots that you can press, and you can either share or delete that clip that you created. So let's give it a second. And while we waiting on that to process, I'm gonna skip over to another tab to go back to my YouTube studio. And in the YouTube studio, I'm gonna go and see what I see in about that on here. So it's a short that I created. So right now it's not showing. So apparently it won't show until it's finished processing. I thought at least it'll give you some kind of you know, status on there, but it's not gonna show it until it's finished. And let's just be sure. Yeah. Okay. So is there any other information that y'all might have questions about?
So if you do a short on your phone, it automatically uploads to YouTube. Is it going to take longer because you're in a different app?
Oh, so okay, so
Get it back?
that's another thing too, because I was in StreamYard to create that. So let's see about creating that in YouTube. Let's see. Uh, I've heard most people saying they created their shorts through uh the extra app on their phone. But let's see if you're able to do that here. Um, no. Okay. So I'm assuming you probably can't. And I might be wrong, so if anybody know anything different, let me know. But you can create those. And is it called the YouTube Studio? Is it YouTube Create? Do you know if not, Goddess?
I have not a clue. I have one short on my channel,
Yeah,
and
me too.
I recorded that like 3 years ago. I think I did that on my phone. I think I uploaded it or something. I didn't even know it was going to be a short, but um, I don't know if YouTube is the same as TikTok. I know all my videos that I did on TikTok were done with my phone.
Okay, so Flight said the only way that you're able to make those shorts are through the mobile app. So through
Okay.
YouTube here, you can't, but the YouTube on the app, you are able to make those. Okay, so that's some good information to know. And just while I'm on this page, so this is the inspiration page. It just gives you content ideas for your next video based off on the content that you have already provided. So these are some of the videos that they're suggesting that I do next. Also, let me see if I can find out how to get to where I was. Let me let me see if I can find it. Because I thought it was an inspiration page on the video itself. So also when you're doing your lives, you want to make sure that your live chat is selected. I believe I had that selected. Maybe it's just not showing me because it's actually you can still. Well, no, because this is from yesterday. Hmm. Okay, so
Is this from the live stream yesterday?
yeah,
So that's like say for instance, if we were to go back and rewatch that live stream that you did, the live chat will pretty much just show the
the
actual
real
live stream chat
yeah.
that everybody commented on as the live stream was playing. Because I see that
Oh,
on some people,
yeah. And I normally have it selected.
tab. Hmm.
And I normally have it selected. I don't know why it's not selected right there. Let me see. I'm trying to find out how to get back to. So another way for like for your AdSense, which is probably not pertaining to anybody at the moment, but you can make sure that you have everything linked up. See, and I have started this because I think I was trying to promote my video or something. I don't know, but I couldn't. When I read it and was going through, it seemed like they wanted me to put $100 up to do that promoting. So I just backed that up. I wasn't interested like that. I get it when I get it. uh, but there's another way to get to the inspiration. I thought it was by the video. Uh, okay, I guess I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't know where I found it at, but shoot, I want to find it now.
I think
Uh,
the new channel I created yesterday, I have inspiration on mine.
yeah, and like I know I can find it by hitting content and find it on this first tab, but there was another one I thought on the actual video itself. But also, it just said by you. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But let me just. So I'm gonna just use that as. I'm gonna just paste this in here just to see what kind of ideas it'll give us, and also for the inspiration, it can kind of. So you get the suggestions. It gives you some options. If you see something that you like, you can just click on it. Once you click on it, you can go a little more in details with it by giving it some, like your audience and the format that you want. Uh, it'll break down like the outline for the video. You can choose that and kind of brainstorm on that. Also, if you go down, they also give you some thumbnails that you're able to use. Sometimes, what I would say, especially if it's difficult for you to make thumbnails, use something that they generate for you. Take it to your design app and then try to modify it and make it your own to enhance it. That's another way that you can kind of get those created. Here gives you titles
Are
that you
you in
can
the studio?
use. Yes, I'm in the studio up under comments
And you see
under
content on the
inspiration.
left hand?
Yeah,
Okay, I was
that's
about
where
to
I'm
say, do you
at.
see content? Yeah, then you should be able to do the inspiration from there.
Yeah, but it was another. I did it another way yesterday, and I can't remember how I did it. But it wasn't through the content, through the inspiration. I don't remember
Mm-hmm.
where I was at though. I thought I was on on an actual video and seen it.
Okay.
But this would be suitable enough just to come here, and then right here it'll give you related videos that you can kind of base what your how you want to outline your videos, what you want to, what kind of message you want to provide. uh, so you can find those here, and you can just click on them and go and watch them. um, like you can also use them to do reactions to. There's different ways that you can kind of use the information that they provide for you. And I want to say that's about it. Uh, does anybody else have any questions in the chat? Let me know. One other thing that if y'all had time, I could show how to do those voiceovers or do a video recording, uh, like I say, if you go to, let's say if you go to a website and you wanted to kind of go through the tutorials and do it, you have your voice along with it. Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. So let me go to home, and I won't go through the full process, but I will I give y'all understanding on the concept of how you can do it. So the one app that I do use is Canva. And I'm just select the video. I can pick any one of those, or I can just create my own. And then once you pull it up, just say like I want to do a tutorial. So what I can do, I can go over here to the left menu bar and select on the video tab, and then at the top, record yourself. I can select that. And then either if you have a camera, you can select the camera that you have, or your OBS system camera, or no camera at all, which will give you your profile or whatever you have for your profile picture. You can also do camera and screen, which is what I'm going to show y'all how to do. So, are y'all able to see? It looked like it's stuck on one screen. Are y'all able to see where I clicked on camera and screen? Oh no, because I don't see it in StreamYard. Are y'all able to see it in you,
No, it looks frozen.
okay, let me go back. And it's probably because I'm going through the steps, so let me click and see if it'll pull up. Okay, well no, it's still on the same screen. Okay. Okay, so what I did, I went to camera and screen. I selected the camera. I'm not going to use a camera. I don't have a camera set up, but you can use like an integrated camera or OBS virtual camera. But I'm going to hit no camera, which will give you a profile, your profile picture. You can move this anywhere you like, but also you can move it once you're done. Uh, this is going to allow you to speak over your video. So once I'm ready, I just start recording. Uh, so I'm going to hit record, and then I'm just say wait till the countdown start. And now I'm on here. So if you're in your YouTube studio, you can you're gonna go to your home page, to the dashboard. And once you get to the dashboard, you're gonna click on content, and then you can select your lives, and then you can select the video. And I'm just going through that just to show y'all. So now I'm going to say done and start. And now I'm on here. So if you're in your YouTube studio, you're going to go to your home page, to the dashboard. And once you get to the dashboard, you're going to click on content, and then you can select your lives, and then you can select the video. And I'm just going through that just to show y'all. So now I'm going to say done. Okay, so that's the whole video. And if I like it, I can proceed and save it. Or if I didn't like it and I want to re-record, I would just hit delete and then hit record again. So say if I'm cool with that, you don't want to change the settings anymore. You just hit save and exit. And once you do that, and now it'll be brought down to your timeline. So then just say if I want to make this background screen of as the background or where it can be full screen, I can do that. What happened? Okay. Okay. So, but say if I don't want this here, but I still want my audio, uh, here I can either make it really small and it's gonna still play, but nobody see it, or let me, okay. Okay, if not, like say if I didn't make this screen my background, I can just make it the size of it. Sometimes you're not able to get the full dimensions of it, but then also you can zoom in on items. Like if you wanted to zoom in on a certain part, you can do that. But also just say if I can hide this behind here where no one see it. But most of the time, you're gonna probably be on camera, and you want your profile picture right there, just so they can still see you as you're going through your steps. But you can just push it behind there by hitting layer, and then you're gonna send back. I'll send it all the way back, cause that'll put it behind everything. And then just selecting send backward is just behind one element, whatever's on the screen. So did I explain that part right for y'all? And you just continue to make those videos, and Once you want to do your next scene, you just add another little scene, and you just go through the process again. You record yourself. You'll wait till it pull up. You'll go to your settings to pick your camera, or if you want it just to be screen, or do you want it to be camera and screen? You just go through those same settings. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that now. I just wanted to kind of show y'all that if anybody was interested in making videos, that's how you can get your voice on the video as you going through your steps and showing your screen. Also, you can do that in StreamYard too. Okay. Um, so, do anybody else have any other questions, or are y'all stuck on another part of content creating? Let me know if y'all need anything else explained, or y'all done for the night. Let me know. So, guys, how much more you have left on your channel to get it set up?
Well, all I did was just created the channel. I haven't made a description. Well, you remember where we left off at yesterday? I was upset about my handle name.
Oh, okay, okay,
So that's where
okay.
I stopped at right there at the handle name. I haven't done anything else with the channel, even though it doesn't really matter if I change the handle name now or later.
Yeah.
That right there is gonna stop me from going any further with that channel. But
Don't let the handle hold you back though,
I
because
know.
it's just a small piece. And also, do you want the chat to kind of help you come up with some ideas or to give you some suggestions that maybe you can play with or modify to your liking?
You said what now?
You want the chat to help you try to come up with some catchy names?
I don't mind. I don't know if you were on Pink's channel earlier. I ended up because I was on your live stream with one laptop. I was on Marty's live stream
Oh, and I know
with my
how to be.
phone, and then I was on Pink's live stream with my other laptop.
You know
So
how.
one laptop had the technician profile, and I was commenting in there like I was with yeah. And they were like, "Who is this?" Making all these comments. I'm like, "Oh my god." I had to
Wrong
go change
account.
my I had to go switch accounts.
I
So,
done that
Goddess, you
plenty of
mean to
times.
tell me you got a bunch of troll accounts? See, I just
I
woke back up
don't.
again.
Now,
I
Marty,
heard what
remember
she
I said I
said.
was gonna make me some, but these are not that.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are her channels she trying to create, but she trying to come up with a name because the name that she came up with, I think you said the handle wasn't available, or
Right.
other social media accounts also wasn't available, wasn't it?
Well, it's available on other social medias. It's just the handle is
The
not
handle.
available on YouTube.
Okay. So her one of her well the name that she was trying to do was Technisha. Is that correct? Right.
Hmm.
Okay. Do y'all have any other suggestions to make that handle work out?
Tell her
Uh,
to add some numbers behind it or something.
I
Tell her to
mean,
see if she can add some numbers.
yeah.
I, it just didn't look right. So I'm just trying to think of like some creative name to go behind it. Something that pretty much sums up all type of technicians. So you know how they have like all like artists of all mediums.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out a word for like a technician of all mediums to go behind that. Because I mean I could use CEO, but I don't. That just don't look right to me.
What
Technician CEO.
about Savvy Technician or no?
Yeah, I didn't really like that
No.
name.
No.
I even put an N behind it, like technician, but somebody took that one too. So I'm like, ah.
You better hurry
What
up and
about
come
instead
up
of
with that.
spelling it TECH, TEK or something like that? Or
I tried TEK. That's gone as well.
that.
I was
You
on
better
Chat
hurry
B.
up and
Look,
come
I
with
was on Chat.
something.
I was on ChatGPT yesterday, and I was on this other website where they show you if that name is available on across all
On
social
all
media
social media.
platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 100 different platforms on there.
What site was that? So people, if somebody is interested, they kind of know where they can go
Oh,
and get some
I'm gonna
names.
have to go upstairs and look on that laptop.
Okay, well
I
maybe we
was
can just talk about it on another time.
Yeah, because I was on two
If
different
you
laptops yesterday.
okay, see, man, I can tell that we in tech, girl. I got about 7 TVs sitting in front of me. I got 7 laptops. I don't know how many cell phone devices I got that I can use if I needed to. I'm a hoarder with devices.
That's a shame.
I can't get rid of them. See, like y'all probably got a lot of shoes. I got a lot of devices.
Look, cell phones go all the way back to 2000, 2001,
Yes.
2002.
Well, I think I misplaced some of those, but I think mine's because the one year it seemed like each time I got a phone, I broke it like that same day in that first week, and I go get another phone, and I go get another phone, but then they still work.
I got a purse full of cell phones and cell phone chargers.
Now I want to repair TVs. So that's gonna be my once I get all this situated, I'm gonna start trying to dive into doing those repairing TVs because I got enough I can repair too. And I have monitors and stuff. Well, those work, but I just want to kind of get some experience in that. And maybe that's something that, like, us, you doing tech over there too. Maybe that's something we can kind of do too. It's like repairing some devices and stuff, depending on. But you mostly in programming. So you probably have what or some concept or what do you want to kind of do for your content?
So I
Do you,
pretty much be teaching people how to build websites and teach people the front end and the back end for
okay,
web development. Yeah,
oh, that'd be
and
awesome.
then and also because I'm really like when I first got into like technology, I was fixing DVDs and VCRs and stuff like way back in the 90s. I was really interested in stuff like that.
Yeah,
So that's what really pulled me in on the tech side. And I still do that to this day. I don't let devices go at all.
yeah.
So I wanted to incorporate that on my channel. So that's
Do you have
why.
another YouTube playing in the background? You might have to mute it because it's giving a little
Is that
feedback. I can barely hear you. It, I can't really see where it's coming. Well, no, that's not you. That's Marty.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, because she muted. God is muted.
No, I ain't got nothing playing in the background. I'm in the bed with the lights off. All you hear is the fan.
Uh, It might have been it. I don't hear it no more though.
See? You apologize.
You still hear it? Your
No, not
fan
right
trying
now.
to be a paid actor, Marty.
Uh,
It's normal her little boyfriend. So how do your headphones work out?
y'all, I haven't
Yeah, I mean,
I
don't
get
tell me you
with
ain't
you.
used them.
I was tired from yesterday. I didn't hook them up. I'll get with you after work tomorrow. Because I was tired. You see, I've been sleep off and on.
Yeah, cause those should just be you turn on your Bluetooth and just connect the hit
It got the
connect.
little thing to put in the
Yeah,
side of the
but
head.
it'll automatically do everything for you once you plug it in. Be plug and play.
Okay.
Yeah, once you plug and put it in all the
I ain't gonna
drivers
lie.
and all that download. Yeah, but pretty much as soon as you plug it in, it'll be suitable to use right from there. You might have to hit a accept button or something like that, but it's not much you have to do. Oh, shop Jimmy. Okay, for all your repair needs. Okay,
I dropped the
so
link in
y'all,
the chat too.
okay,
What's your
but
name gonna
that's
be
not
for fixing TVs, ma'am?
Right. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't want that channel to just,
be
be
one
involved with,
thing.
IT. I wanted to be involved. It's going to encompass everything technology. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm
Okay.
like
Okay.
trying to find a name to go with Technisha. You know.
Okay. I'm
Because when you think
trying to
of a
think.
tech, you can either think of it as a technician that, it's
Yeah.
just not one, one field that a tech does. So
Cause even like with my certification, like it's either networking, the systems, or security. Like it's so many other avenues or any way that you can go with tech. So yeah, you don't want to narrow yourself down to one little lane when you have experience and can explore into other avenues. So I don't know. Let's see. I ain't good with catching names. That's Kiki expertise. I'm not good. You see how basic minds came. I just knew I wanted to grow with people and elevate. And then my name made it easy because it's me too. So they kind of made it easy. And then I just threw the you on because the me too was taken, elevate me to you. So I had a hard time with that. Didn't know how many people done stole my name since I created my own name. I didn't get it from nobody. Me two times.
yeah,
So
I
I
didn't
look
get this
on
name from
YouTube.
nobody either. I came up with this name
Man.
from what I like to do and from my name. And
And
when I
then
put
somebody
that in
already
on
stole it
YouTube,
from us.
yeah, when I put that on YouTube, but when you look at the people who have this name, it has nothing
And
to
have
do with
nothing to
what
do
the
with
name
it.
is. And I'm
Yep.
like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm real good with coming up with names too. I'm a little kind of baffled that
Yeah.
this name is taken.
What about using the goddess with the technisha or something?
I was
Or
gonna
either
say
with the
that.
tech, goddess tech or
I was
goddess
gonna say that.
technisha.
I didn't like that.
No.
Uh-uh.
Listen,
'Cause
I didn't like
Tech
that.
goddess.
this is gonna be a
It takes a
business.
minute. Yeah, it
You
takes
know,
a minute.
yeah, this is gonna
Because
be a business. I'm gonna create a website and everything for this.
yeah, you have to be able to brand and name across all
Yeah.
platforms or all kind of revenues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I look at things. When I create stuff, I think about what it's
The
gonna
long
do
term.
overall, and not just like
Hmm.
for that
So
moment.
you won't have to start all over again when you decide it ain't working. Then you got to start from fresh. Yeah, rebranding and
Well,
all
you
that
better
stuff. That
hurry
take
up
time
because
and
I'm ready
efforts.
to get on your page.
Oh, my page.
She
Hmm.
have a live for tonight. I don't know why she don't want to go live, but hey,
Not
whatever,
tonight.
whatever.
It's 10:14. I'll be
Ain't
sleep. I'm
nobody got
on
to sleep at
here.
no 6 o'clock, Marty. People,
What time is it?
me and got to stay up all night.
Right.
Me and
I'll be
Goddess
awake
ride the
right
night
at
out.
6 o'clock in the morning.
The
I
nighttime go to
gotta
sleep before
go.
we go to sleep.
Well, I gotta go to work though. Oh man, I don't know.
He
I
said
have to
put the
do.
spelling in your of the name that you're trying to get, so he can try to help you come up with some names while we on live, if you don't mind. And you can't be trying to put people to sleep just 'cause you sleepy, morning. You can't be doing
I,
that.
I just want y'all to get y'all rest.
We don't
So
need
if
no
I
rest around here.
so if I gotta
We
call you in the
goons. We
morning, you'll
goons
be
in these
woke.
streets. No, I'm sleeping in the morning. That's my sleeping time.
You see that?
Everybody
You
at
see that
work and
goddess?
people
You
can
see
leave
that
me
goddess?
alone. I can
What type
sleep
of
in.
damn teacher? Well, what type of teacher don't be up when you need them?
Hey, you don't tell.
Me two
Hey, you
times.
can't go to school and tell them what time to start their class. You got to go when the class is available. So come on now.
I thought school is so. This is night school. Is that what you're saying? Is this night school? Me two times. Oh, now she ignored me.
My earbud went out. Hold on, y'all. All right, can y'all hear me now? Hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Hello,
hear you,
hello.
but it sounds like you far
Okay.
away. You in the kitchen and you talking to us?
No, I had to switch. I had to switch my earbuds. Let me see if I can. Oh, I hope it don't hang y'all up. Hold on. Let me see. And it still sound far away.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, how it sound now?
you sound good, but you just
Is that
sound far away. So I got a
yeah?
question.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Go
so is
ahead.
this nice? So is this night school?
Hey, it's whatever is the time schedule that fits your need. If you want to be
Okay.
live, come join us live. If it don't, hit the replay button and the like button, and then you can
But
do
I
it
be
at your
wanting
pace.
to
But
get
if
in
you want,
contact with but I be wanting to get in contact with the teacher, so if I got classes, how I'm gonna ask the damn play button a question.
because the replay button most likely gonna tell you the answer you need. What? You
This
trying to
don't make
work me? You trying to work me too hard?
this don't make no damn sense. Goddess, I hope your class ain't gonna be like this night school.
Yeah, we night owls around here. And then like like at least on my content, like people can listen just in the background,
Mm-hmm.
but they really need to be hands on. So I can't do my content in the daytime between 9 to 5 because people at work they can't dive in, they can't follow with me.
Right, yeah, see, I'm
So I
hands
have to
on.
wait till the evenings or nighttime or the weekends so they can interact if they want to. But I just really go live when I'm able to, or when I feel, have the energy to, just to make it easier on me. But
So I got a question.
And the,
What about the senior citizens that need extra help?
well, our content is more like a hands-on type of thing. It's more of a learning.
Right.
So and then with
the
me and
more
me too,
you
we're
participate,
available
the more you
24
learn.
around the clock. So, once
Yeah.
we get a
Well, she
message
can.
or a comment,
Well,
we
this
right
other
there.
teacher just told me she not available around the clock.
I ain't, cause I gotta have time for myself. And then you out of all people up here know how much I devote my time to everybody. So I gotta have a little time for myself.
Hmm.
So that's why I try to go a little deep when I do my
Goddess,
live.
goddess,
So y'all don't
goddess.
need more hands on.
She is pulling my leg.
No,
Cause
but she
I
said,
can't do it
I'm
for
just,
y'all.
goddess, I'm
she
messing
said
with
she ain't no damn robot.
you.
She's trying to work the hell out of me. And then like I try to teach it so everybody be self sufficient. Like they can do it like on their own. Like I try to give it step by step just so you don't have to depend on somebody else when they're not available. Make it easier.
In a couple of days, no, it's next month. Yeah, in a couple of days, it'll be 35 years I've been out of high school. So I need some extra curriculum,
Well, it's
courses.
been 26. It's been 26 for me since I've
Okay,
been in high
okay.
school. So it's been a while, just like, but that's why I don't try to be too
No,
techy
no,
the
you
word
be
people
doing it.
can't
Yeah,
understand it.
yeah,
I try to be.
you be doing it at our pace, but I be getting a C because I be falling asleep because I done took a
So you
nap and
have to
woke up.
see, Marty. See, you just told on yourself. It's your fault. You got to go back and hit the replay and
I
pay attention when
know,
you got time.
I
See, you
know.
trying to put it on me.
But
You
I was
making people
tired.
seem like I ain't no good teacher or something.
No, no, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. She's a damn good teacher. Let me tell you something. 'Cause I ain't know shit. Yeah. Y'all now, y'all, because I'm sleepy. Y'all, she done taught me some stuff. I know how to do thumbnails. I just have to sit down and finish listening to the course, but I know how to do it now. She taught me how to do StreamYard. She taught me about my description. She taught me about my titles. Man, she taught me a whole lot. I'm just I'm just up here having fun with y'all right now, cuz. I was just up here pulling y'all leg, but yeah, she taught me a whole lot, and then those videos helped too. So yeah,
And the
whoever
way I kind of go through it, because my mom and my grandma, they ask for a lot of like tech information because
uh-huh.
they not used to a lot of technology and stuff. So I have to kind of try to
Yeah,
slow
to
down to
me,
where
it's been so long, and now you got me on the app on the Yo, she taught me how to do StreamYard. She taught me how to, because at first she used to present my stuff for me. Now I know how to do it. You know, I'll do some mistakes sometime, but that's gonna be, if you first starting out, just sit back and relax and be patient. And she showed me how to do all of that. To share my screen, to go in different tabs. Because at first, it took us a minute, didn't it? Me 2 times. You was like, well, look up here. It's this. And she taught me a lot. I learned how to do my shorts. It's a lot of stuff, y'all. Whoever are beginners, I'm not talking about you guys, but anybody that's in the chat that's beginners, I mean, all her stuff, it will help y'all. I'm telling y'all, it helped me, and I'm still, learning different stuff. And I go back and I listen to some of the stuff, that she showed me, and I'm
and
getting
then going
everything.
back help both of us. It helps you get a deeper understanding, and also it helps me with my watch hours. So if
Mm-hmm.
anybody don't get it the first time, go back and watch it because I don't hide details like most channels will show you only certain part, but they'll leave out a key detail of that step, so you'll still be lost. I try to go through each step with y'all so y'all can kind of see step by step, like where you can't you where you it's kind of impossible to kind of get lost in that process. But I am new too, so
Mm-hmm. I mean, I learned some other stuff. It was like copying and pasting and stuff. I haven't got it down in the StreamYard, but now I know how to, if I'm on the laptop, to go on my phone to pin the message or pin the link. She helped me. She showed me with my banner. I know how to do banners now. She showed me how to do that. That banner that goes across the screen when you live
the
like hers
ticker,
is going. Yep.
yeah.
She showed me. She taught me how to do that. It's a lot of stuff. It took me a minute, and y'all, I only been up here. What? How long has it? Has it been a month yet? Me 2 times.
Probably. Well, we probably be right at a month. Because I believe I started what a day after you or 2 days after you,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe I started like on April 28th maybe. But let me see. Yeah, I think I started like April 28th. I ain't gonna embarrass myself by trying to find it right now, but I kind of
Mm,
am. But but you can kind of look over like okay, so. Here, it kind of shows you like when you started. I think it was the 29th of April,
okay.
and then you can kind of see. So another thing that I wanted to kind of point out too, before you like try to do your live, to point out to everybody when y'all doing your lives, try to set it up at least a couple of hours before. When you do set it up, go to your community wall and post a post there just to kind of give the people just let them know that you finna go live and what it's going to be about. Also, you can post to your Instagram or any other social medias, letting that audience know that you're going live, where to find you, what time you're going. You can set up Instagram posts or stories. Well, what I do, I set up an Instagram post and then I do the Instagram story. So, like today, I did it, but I only did it a couple of minutes on Instagram before I went live. Uh, and you can go to, I'm just go to my channel. So here, No, okay, so this the one I did the other day. So I just put my thumbnail that I'm using in YouTube. I use that as my image, and then I just make a post over here showing, letting them know that I'm going live, what time, and also don't just put the time that you're going live because everybody's in a different time zone. So it's best to put the time zone that you're going live. You want to tell them what it's going to be about, and then also let them know what platform you will be on, so they'll be able to reach you. YouTube does not allow you to, and I don't know if it's just because I don't know, but the URLs are not clickable. So the way I have it clickable is once I create this post, I go to my mobile device and create a story from that post, and then I add the URL to make it clickable. So I just put my URL of my video that I'm streaming for that day. I just add that URL to that Instagram story, and then once they see my story, they can click that link and go straight to my YouTube page. Also, what you can do, you can send out that link, or either you can send this story, this IG post to people in your inbox, like in their DMs, to get them a more personalized invitation to come and to join you. And it's kind of like a reminder because it's plenty times I never ever I either go to the homepage of Instagram, and sometimes I don't even go to the stories unless I see somebody live that I'm interested in watching. So just so you don't miss nobody and nobody is left out, you kind of want to follow each one of those just to kind of get them a chance to come view you and kind of be there when you're about to start your live. Uh, and like I say, when you do stream, you don't have to just stream to YouTube. You can stream to other platforms like Instagram. I don't at the moment stream on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that because I'm trying to build my watch hours on YouTube. So I just tell everybody to go to YouTube and watch, and then if I want to do anything else, I can do that separately. But I'm trying to get watch hours, so I'm trying to get them to go to YouTube themselves and click the link. Does anybody else have any other questions? I think we did pretty good today. We talked about quite a bit. Y'all make
Marty
me
Spears
really
got
feel
a
like a
whole lot to
teacher.
say.
Huh?
Marty
She a
Huh?
Span has a
troublemaker.
whole lot to say.
She a troublemaker.
I went back to sleep and the computer about to die. I'll
Yeah,
see y'all tomorrow.
starting miss and then go to sleep on us. Bye, Marty.
Okay, y'all.
Good night, Marty.
Good
Good night.
night. I'll
Thank you
talk to
for
y'all
stopping
tomorrow.
in.
Okay.
Yes, and like Flight Dog said, don't limit yourself to one platform. Use
You still hear me too?
Girl, I'm over here running my mouth on mute. I'm over here running my mouth on mute. Like Flight Dog said, don't limit yourself to just one out. You want multiple streams of income, so try to uh, just try to monetize in every way possible. Another thing that I really want everybody kind of get into that is interested, if y'all interested, is the digital products, because that's passive income. You can create them one time and continue to make money on it. You don't have to keep doing lives and doing video streams on it. So you can create a product and it makes you money, especially if it's really valuable. So and there's you can do that on your website. There's you can I believe you can either do it on Instagram too. You can sell your stuff on Instagram, TikTok, um, also SD. Gumroad. There's a lot of different ways that you can monetize digital products. And even say if you had a digital product, like say if I create an e-guide, I can do a live video on YouTube about that digital product and walking through those steps of the e-guide. So there's different ways that you can make money. You just have to kind of know what you want to do and then try to figure out different options that you have to monetize.
So I have a question with using different apps or platforms
Hmm.
with certain or with your content. Should you like, for instance, if you're going to use the content that you're going to use, should you like clip it up in a different way if you're going to use that same content on those different apps?
You can. I think doing that will get you more views, get you more watch hours, get you more audience by giving different platforms different pieces of your content.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and that just like just repurposing your content. So yes, that's a good thing to do
Right. Because
because
why would you
that
watch the
uh,
same thing on this app and the
yeah,
same
they're
thing?
not gonna go to your next one if they already watched it on this. So it's like what you don't want to waste people time. So
Right.
you don't want to continue. That's why like on Instagram, I don't really go live. I just make my posts. I thought I was sharing it earlier, but here you go. So when I post, I just make my post and then refer them to wherever platform you're trying to get them to go to. You just trying to alert them that it's there and bring that audience over. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I will use YouTube
okay.
for a place to go live where you can, get more people and have more, more to talk about. Because I don't know, can you do like videos on Instagram? I don't use IG, but I know like how you can do the live stream and the long videos on YouTube.
Uh huh.
Use IG for like posting or like for a short post or a clip or something, but then
Yeah,
use
but I do see people
for a
going
place.
live. I don't know how the monetization go on that on going live, but like Fight Dog said, he got monetized on YouTube from TikTok. I'm not good with TikTok, so I don't know much about it. Uh, I don't know much about TikTok though. I used it once or twice and pretty much got off of it because I wasn't, interested in. Because at the time I didn't really have plans on what I could do over there. But that is an option using other platforms to gain your audience and bring them over to the platform that you want them to be on. So, and I heard Facebook is also another good one too. Uh, about that they pay pretty good. I don't know if that's how true that is, but I have heard two or three people say that Facebook is pretty good with monetization. And with there, you can also use Facebook to join those different groups into just how we into different channels, chats. You can go into different groups and promote your stuff in there too if it's allowed and grow your audience. Yeah. And let's see what he was saying that wasn't true so we can get an understanding. Oh, was because I don't want to provide nobody the wrong information also. Okay, so he
I
said
see
he
what you're saying. Yeah.
huh.
So like I see what you're saying, Flight Dog. So like because you know there's certain people that might not use this platform but may use that platform. So I see what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Like you putting it on all platforms. I was just saying like if you use one post from me, I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that was
To
good.
me,
That
it
was a
just
good
seems
point
like
because you don't want to put that same content all the time if you want them to come over, but you can entice them with that content. Like how we was talking last night about just putting out something just to get them interested and then directing them to that main content.
right. But then again, sometimes it depends on what kind of content it is as well.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, cause and it seems like it's harder for the hold on, I'm sorry. It seems a little harder with the sector that I'm in, but it's probably not. It's just I need to get accustomed to how it works and what I'm trying to provide. I think that'll make it a little easier, but there are some sectors that are like you can pretty much do anything and still gain that audience. So that's why you also want to make sure that you're in the right niche that's best for you and that you can prosper from and succeed. He said different apps have different algorithms. Yes, that's true. That is true. So that's why you want to kind of be on all apps, all platforms as much as you can. But also, like, there's also ways to automate your information. Like, like I believe it's HubSpot, it's different apps that you can do triggers and reaction. I think it's called triggers and action. Like you can say, once this happened, do this platform, and you don't have to do it yourself every time. So that's something also that I want to kind of get into doing it to where it's automated, and I'm not stressing myself trying to create this post. It'll do it for me. But then it also depends on your sector. Okay. And then he said he'll show us when he's stream so we can kind of get the concept. And his channel is Flight Dog. OG Unc. If anybody interested into seeing that also. I'm gonna be checking him out because there's a lot of people that is way advanced than I am, and I'm just starting out and I'm trying to figure it out loud. So watching somebody that's already been in the game that got the stuff set up is the best way so you won't have to hit roadblocks in your process. Find a system that works and make it your own and try to elevate from there. Is there any more questions, y'all? Let us know
I
in the
know you
chat.
said that you were not here to gain subscribers, but you're mainly here to support. But I did subscribe to your channel.
Yes, and hopefully everybody else did too. But he has a lot of subscribers, but I know like some extras won't never hurt. So if y'all would for me go to his channel and sub up. Yes, and I don't know who else. Does anybody else in the chat have any questions? Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for even coming and showing support too. Yeah. Just so happened I ran into him on my birthday at the bingo house. We had the same birthday. And you remember everybody I was telling you I wanted to go stream playing bingo? And I seen him there. He was streaming. I said, "Oh, I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that." I said, "How is it?" So that's how I kind of met him.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I know it is possible. I seen it happen. So if I ever do go play bingo again, I'll probably go live one day. But I probably won't go back no time soon because they be taking advantage of my butt. Yeah. So if nobody else have any questions, then I'm pretty much done. I don't want to keep people longer than that is needed. If y'all have any questions, let me know before we end, just so we can kind of clarify it and help you out before we go. And if you want to, please go back and watch the replays and try to dive into some of the stuff that we covered today. Especially like once you become monetized, you can come back to this video and kind of watch the steps on how to do that. If you end up with a claim strike or a claim put against your content or either a strike, come back and watch the replay and kind of go through those steps and see what you need to do. If you're not able to figure it out on your own, if you know somebody else that might need this information, please share it. And that's about it. So you still
And
not
if you're
going?
new here, please sub up to if you're new here, please sub up to the channel because she not only covers information about YouTube, but she covers information on multiple social platform apps. With a lot of great information. She does a lot of walkthroughs.
Yes.
Just a little bit of everything, especially for those who's just starting out, beginners, people who's been doing this for a long time. Everybody has something to learn, and it's always
Yeah.
great to learn it from somebody who's learning because we also learn new things as we learn along the way. So please make sure you subscribe up to me 2 times and elevate me to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do enjoy the content. And like I said, it's always going to get better. And also, if I don't cover things that y'all would like to cover, dealing with anything in life and making money or something, just let me know and we can see how we can get into that and give y'all some information. I'm open to whatever y'all willing to learn, especially if it makes us better. I'm willing to try it. There's another thing that I will show later on, my note taking system that I kind of don't always use like to the full potential, but I do use it for majority of my stuff, which is called Notion, and you can do a lot of things with Notion. And I would like to dive into that one day. Probably won't be within the next week or two, and if it do, it just be real basic. But at least I'll be able to show y'all the way y'all can kind of keep track of what y'all doing. It's not overwhelming. Uh, and also the Chat GPT. Y'all probably figured out by now I love Chat GPT. It's like a lifesaver for many. And for the people that don't use it, you can really benefit from that also on things that you're trying to figure out, things that you don't know how to do, and that you might have to depend on someone else to do. You can figure out using ChatGPT to be able to do it on your own. So you won't have, and that's the most what I really want people to be able to not have to depend on other people. The where you're able to make your system work without no matter if someone else come or don't come, like you can still function and maintain your content. So and that's about it, y'all. If y'all don't have anything else today, give everybody a couple more seconds. I think everybody's done. You have any more questions, guys? Are you good? Are you gonna stay on when I end or
I'm good. This was a great live tonight. It
all
really
right?
was. It was very helpful in terms of people losing their channels and keeping it and what to do and what not to do.
Oh,
The
that's
steps
another
to
thing.
take to get it back, or this was a great live tonight.
All right, I appreciate that. Another thing, I'm glad you said that too. For people that lose their channel, you want to be able to. I can't stand people being ignorant. This people that before you lose your channel or get strikes or anything, always try to create a contact list for your audience. So you just in case this be it that you lose some type of access to a platform, you can still reach your audience and pull them over to wherever you are at that moment. So try to build that contact list. I want to stress that a little bit. But that's it, and I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Hopefully y'all learned something. Please go back and watch the replay, hit the like button, and share it with somebody y'all feel like that can benefit from it. Yeah, have a great day and happy Memorial Day weekend. And I know it's over, but hey, we're gonna still tell y'all. Yeah, have a good day. Thank y'all.
Good night, everyone.
On a mission, on the move, gotta go, no. Ain't no time to waste my time, we don't slow down. You can add me in dimensions, big dog in dimensions. We be aiming for the fences, I'm in a different dimension. Why y'all be riding the benches? You could just step through the tension. Graduated from the trenches, no cap been gone. I ain't never need a handout, on my 2 feet, I'ma stand out. I ain't never take a loss now, ain't gon' start now, at the top now. And I know, can't stop now.
All year on the rise, press record, now play. AI tools got me glowing every day. Faceless grind, I'm paving my lane. Me 2 times, yeah, we're changing the game. Elevate me to you, vibe is brand new. Built it from scratch, now we're teaching you. Hit that sub, let the vision come true. This ain't just content, it's what we do. This for the shy ones hiding in light, the silent creators who dream at night. You don't need fame, just start the move. I'll show you the tools and how to improve. We grow slow, but steady and loud. Elevate me to you, standing out from the crowd. From idea to launch, I'm here to guide. Together we rise, no need to hide. Me on the rise, press record, now play. AI tools got me glowing every day. Faceless grind, I'm paving my lane. Me 2 times, yeah, we changing the game. Elevate me to you, vibe is brand new. Built it from scratch, now we teaching you. Hit that sub, let the vision come true. This ain't just content, it's what we do.